Yes, yes, Chelsea fans, welcome to Chelsea versus Plymouth, the FA Cup, third round, interesting game. Thomas Tuchel has got 3 knockout games in the space of a week. FA Cup today, Club World Cup Wednesday, semi-final, followed by a potential final on Saturday, next Saturday, Club World Cup final. And he's gone strong today. The team is very, very strong, I have to say. I haven't even got the team in front of me again. But Kepa's in goal, which I know. Hold on a second. Let me just go through that team selection one more time to show that I'm very, very prepared for this, as always. Kepa's in goal. Back three of Sarr, Rudiger and Andreas Christensen. Azpilicueta right wing back. In the middle, Kovacic, Jorginho, Mason Mount, Lukaku, Hudson-Odoi and Ziyech. Hudson-Odoi looks as though he could be a potential left wing back or could even be as part of a back four with Sarr on the left-hand side. So, strong today. Big players playing for Chelsea. Big players. And it's a bit of a chance to get people with some game time in their legs, having had a little break for the winter break, which everyone's sort of been championing for years, and we get it, and we're all sort of wondering why we're not playing football. And anyway, so we are here. Chelsea versus Plymouth. Kicking off at 12:30 this afternoon, and I'm going to talk you through it. I'm not sure how many of my regular viewers will be on. Welcome along to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Chelsea versus Plymouth. It's one of those games where you want to hide into nothing. If you lose the game, there'll be uproar, there'll be outrage, there'll be everybody on social media going mental. If you win the game, you'll be like, expected. So, let's get amongst it today. Chelsea versus Plymouth. Match commentary from me, as always. And yeah, let's get on to it. It's on the BBC iPlayer in the UK. That's the coverage I'm going to be watching, the iPlayer coverage. And it's basically going to be going from there. So it's the iPlayer coverage. So I'm going to be about a minute delayed as usual from the actual live coverage. I'm just waiting for the game, obviously, to start, to get going. What time does their coverage start? I'm not even sure. I know kickoff's half 12, but we're going to be here. We're here, we're waiting. We're going to be amongst it. We hope to be amongst it. And before I do anything, I need to turn that sound off. Dearie me, that sound was horrible. Awful sound. So, Chelsea fans, I'm here. I'm clear. How you doing, Woodshedder? Good to see you in, mate. Good to see you here. I'm not sure many people, or the regulars or the members, will be in. It was pretty last minute. Had to go out, and believe it or not, we've booked our little boy's christening. So that's what we're doing this morning. So I'm here. That's the main thing. Chelsea v Plymouth. As I said, a game where you're on the hiding to nothing. Let's make sure we don't do a Man U and we get ourselves knocked out at the first time of asking. I can't see that being the case. How you doing though, Woodshedder? You alright? Keeping well? Hopefully you guys are. That's the main thing. So kickoff is 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away. Let's put the team up on the chat. Let's put this team up on the chat. So Chelsea versus Plymouth. We expect there to be plenty of goals today based on the team that Thomas Tuchel has selected today. Again, with the Club World Cup in mind, giving people time to get some games in their legs. Kepa obviously deputises for Mendy, who's reached the African Cup of Nations final. So Sarr, Rudiger, Christensen and Azpilicueta. It looks like a back four for me. Obviously, Azpi, captain, as we all know. Midfield 2, Kovacic, Jorginho. I think it's a bit tough on Sal Niguez. I thought Sal Niguez might have got a shout today. But we got Mount. It could be 4-2-3-1 even. Kovacic, Jorginho with the 3 in behind Lukaku. Hudson-Odoi one side. Hakim Ziyech the other side. Mason Mount in behind Lukaku. As I said, it's a strong strong Chelsea lineup. And fair play to Tommy T for going to do that. And let's hope there's plenty of goals. Let's hope that we can get some certain players with some goals in their boots. Goals in their boots. Bloody, what am I talking about? I ain't got a clue what I'm talking about here. Goals in their boots. A lot of old nonsense. But yeah, so it's a strong Chelsea team. Looks like 4-2-3-1 for me. And I expect plenty of movement, plenty of goals. And let's get the game won first half. Let's make our 5. Is it 5 changes, FA Cup? Not so sure. Possibly. Second half, bring some more players on for game time in their legs as we then head out to the Club World Cup. Chelsea, the semi-final is on Wednesday, 4 p.m. UK time. The coverage starts. I believe kickoff is maybe 4:30. Haven't even checked if I'm honest. And unfortunately, I won't be covering the Club World Cup games. Unfortunately, because Wednesday, I'm working. I work full-time in addition to doing this. And quite frankly, I'm still working when the game's going on. So I can't finish, unfortunately, early. And then on a Saturday, I'm actually away going to see my nan. And I'm also then after that having a couple of beers, catching up with my mates. So I'm taking the opportunity to do so. I don't get chances often to go and do that. Bearing in mind, we've got an 8-month-old baby now. 8-month-old now, my little boy. And just for those of you that are watching, if you're not aware, he was born, well, my wife went into labour 24 hours after the Champions League final. What a weekend that was for me. Bank holiday Monday, May the 31st, 4 o'clock in the morning, he was born. And Chelsea won the Champions League Saturday the 29th of May last year. Literally within 24 hours of winning the Champions League final, my wife went into labour and my little boy was born. 8 months old now. 8 months ago we won the Champions League. Seems like a long, long time ago. Chelsea have come for some criticism of late, and I've been criticising the manager, Thomas Tuchel, for his team selections at times, his substitutions in games as well. I'm glad that he's gone with the strongest 11, that he's got, or a strong 11, I should say, today. He's gone with that. Let's have a look at the bench as to how strong the bench is. I'm sure it's plenty. Obviously, Kennedy's back, and he's been talking about Kennedy being given a second chance at the club to impress. Subs: Sal Niguez, Timo Werner, Sharman Lowe, the goalkeeper, Kai Havertz, Alonso, Bettinelli, Chaloba, Barkley and Kennedy. So Chelsea are strong in every department. On the pitch, on the bench, and let's get this done today. No mucking about, no drama, straight in, done. That's what we want to see. That's what hopefully we will see. So I'm just going to carry on playing around with my setup here for a minute. Just while we wait for the game coverage to start. Obviously, it's the BBC iPlayer in the UK. They are covering the game. Yeah, so the iPlayer in the UK, they're covering the game. So I'm going to be a minute behind the normal coverage, waiting for the game and the coverage to start. So how have you all been? If you're a channel member, you can get involved in the chat. We limit it to the chat, to the members for the chat, unfortunately, because of just you end up getting some idiots on there posting loads of old nonsense. If you are a subscriber, welcome along. Thank you for being here to watch the commentary. Hopefully you will enjoy it. It's ball by ball coverage, ball by ball, the best commentary that you'll find on YouTube for Chelsea games, as told by my regulars the members on the chat. So if you're interested in getting involved and being a member, it's only £1 a month. That's all it is. Go to the channel homepage, click that join button, and you can then get involved in the chat. So, interesting game today. As I said, Chelsea, very strong selection from Thomas Tuchel, which is good to see. Very strong. Let's just turn this off on here. So, we're just waiting for the coverage to start. Again, let's get this game won today. Let's get it done first half. So here we go. The teams are in the changing room. I wouldn't be able to see them if they're in the changing room. The teams are in the tunnel and they're just about to come out. Obviously, I'm a minute behind. Plymouth are in their away strip, the white strip. White shirts, white shorts and green socks. Chelsea in the familiar blue shirts, blue shorts and white socks. And a chance for a giant killing. BBC have decided to cover this game on the iPlayer because they're expecting a giant killing. Maybe they got themselves confused with Man United yesterday, which was hilarious. So, let's get this game done. Let's get the game won. And let's hope that we can deliver the right performance. Lampard to Everton. I think it's a good chance for Frank Lampard to get his eye back in management. Expected to see some of the coaches go. Ashley Cole to go there with him will be good for him. From the fans' point of view, you can imagine it's good he's kept Duncan Ferguson there. So interesting to see what Frank does. They got a decent squad, Everton. See how he does and gets the best out of them. But, of course, he's going to be judged on what he did with Chelsea because he inherited a good squad. Obviously, yes, I know the first season he had to bring in the youngsters from the academy to fill out the numbers. Second season wasn't his best, obviously, as we know, because he lost his job. But in saying that, he's got an opportunity now to go again with Everton. And the good thing from their perspective is the fans wanted him. The fans were lobbying for him to be the manager. And it is confirmed. The Chelsea team selection, as per the graphic on BBC, is confirmed. 4-2-3-1. Kepa in goal. Azpi on the right side. Malang Sarr left back. Christensen and Rudiger the back two. Jorginho, Kovacic, middle of midfield. And the three in behind. Romelu Lukaku, hakim ziyech on the right. Hudson-Odoi on the left. And Mason Mount in behind. Plymouth turn up to Chelsea with a 3-5-2 formation. Cooper's in goal. Wilson, Scar, Gillespie as the back three. 5-man midfield. Edwards, Kamara, Houghton, Mayer and Grant with Garrick and Jeffcott up front. I'll be honest with you, and no disrespect to Plymouth, I have no clue what their names are. So I'm just going to be doing the commentary based on the Chelsea perspective. Chelsea look as though they're going to be kicking from right to left towards the shed end. We're a minute behind normal coverage, so no spoilers, but you guys, the members, you know that anyway. Let's get ourselves lubricated for the game. Interesting one, this one. Let's see, let's hope that Chelsea start well. A nice early goal, settle things down, and then obviously we'll dominate. I'd like to see plenty of goals today. Good performances. Lukaku needs a goal, doesn't he? Let's be honest. So, and the focus of the actual TV coverage is actually on Lukaku now. So, he needs a goal today. Needs a good performance. The longer this goes on with no goals, then the more jumpy. Thomas Tuchel not on the bench at the moment by the looks of it. I've not been around this morning. I've been sorting out my baby's christening. So has Thomas Tuchel got COVID or something? What's going on with Thomas Tuchel? Why is he not on the bench? The referee's coming over for something. Thomas Tuchel's got COVID. So Arnold Mikel's, Thomas Tuchel's assistant, has taken over the game for Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel's has caught COVID. Obviously, he's now got to... Well, how's that going to play out with the Club World Cup? Is he going to miss the Club World Cup? Anyway, Plymouth are going to kick off. They're kicking towards the Matthew Ardent. Chelsea, obviously, towards the shed end. Full house at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea players look ready and primed after the winter break, which, let's face it, for the players was good. For the rest of us, it was just boring. As the players will take a knee, been applauded by the Chelsea fans, and Plymouth will get us underway. And they do. Just roll it back to the centre back, and he just launches it forward, up over to the left hand side, and that's gone out for a Chelsea throw-in straight away. Which Azpi takes back to Christensen. Good to see him back and playing. Christensen strides out from the edge of the box and just lays it off to his right-hand side again to Azpi, who strides up to halfway. Jorginho plays a quick pass into Mason Mount, out to Hakim Ziyech straight away, and Mason Mount to Azpi on the wing. Azpi gets a cross in. Chelsea with urgency, straight from kick-off, getting down that right-hand side. First cross is blocked and just headed away. Next cross comes in towards the far post, and the goalkeeper steps in front of Callum Hudson-Odoi and gets the ball away. Oh, the clock. Where is the clock? The clock, where is it? Hold on. Where's the clock gone? There you go. I've got the wrong screen on. There you are. There you go. Anyway, Chelsea play the ball forward on the right-hand side, and the ball's gone out of play for a Plymouth goal kick. But Chelsea got down the right-hand side initially. Good move. Ziyech obviously finding Mason Mount, lays it off to Azpi, gets the cross in, headed away first time. Second time of asking, Hakim Ziyech, that left foot from the right-hand side, gets a great cross in towards the back post. The goalkeeper's on his toes and gets out and palms the ball away from him. And Chelsea make nothing of the follow-up play. So the Plymouth goal kick is launched high over the centre forward, and Christensen takes a great first touch, takes it down, back to Azpi, rolls it back to Kepa, who rolls it out to his left-hand side to Malang Sarr. Playing left back today, Sarr, up to halfway. Little 10-yard pass to Hudson-Odoi. Gets it back with Plymouth pressing Chelsea in their own half. And now Rudiger launches one. Looking for Lukaku. Looks like got held up in the wind, if there is any. Plymouth get the ball away up to halfway. Chelsea win it back. Kovacic gets it. Hudson-Odoi now, halfway inside their half, left-hand side, driving forward towards the penalty box. Does a step over, loses possession. Well, he loses his footing, but reclaims the ball and goes back to Malang Sarr. Halfway inside their half, sweeps a pass out to the centre to Christensen, lays it off to Azpi. One more out wide right, to Hakim Ziyech. On his left foot, step over, onto his right, back on his left. Holding up possession. Plymouth just standing up, making him play it, but not diving in, which is good from their perspective. Ziyech gets on his left foot, cross comes in towards the back post again, over Lukaku. Oh, dearie me. It's headed away, comes out as far as Jorginho, and Jorginho sort of hits a laboured volley. It's sort of in slow-mo. Ziyech's cross doesn't reach the target. They head it as far as Jorginho, grass cutter, towards the far post, and it goes just wide. It's curling towards the goal. The goalkeeper's interested, but the ball goes just wide. But good start, dominant from Chelsea. The wind, Chelsea have got the wind behind them. Well, the wind sorts to be swirling. Paul, Martin, good to see you in as well. Good start from Chelsea. 3 minutes gone. Strong Chelsea team here. Plymouth take the goal kick up to halfway. Sarr can't get there, and their defender heads it up the line. Rudiger holding off a challenge. However, can't get his footing sorted out. It comes off him and goes out for a Plymouth throw-in. Level the edge of our penalty box on the right-hand side. Take the throw-in short. Good work from Jorginho to win it back. Mason Mount now driving forward, lays it up the line to Callum Hudson-Odoi, but it's covered off by a defender who plays it back to the goalkeeper. Nice and simple. Goalkeeper launches it up to halfway again. Malang Sarr this time wins a header, heads it down in front of Mikel's, the assistant for Thomas Tuchel, who's tested positive. Tuchel misses the game and possibly Club World Cup. Plymouth throwing up halfway line. Throw it forward. Malang Sarr wins the first header. Collects his own one. Heads it forward again. Jorginho tries to flick it to Christensen under pressure. Edge of our box. Christensen volleys it clear. Then Malang Sarr heads it away. Kovacic tries to find Mason Mount. The wind's playing havoc here at the moment. Plymouth collect the ball on the halfway line, but then lose possession. Lukaku wins it on halfway. Azpi, Jorginho. Nice little 5-yard passes. Ziyech drops deep. Halfway line to grab it, steps away from one challenge, comes inside again. Nice, and he looks confident, Hakim Ziyech already, and they're backing off him early. They're giving him space to get on that left foot, which is they don't want to do that. Chelsea just holding on to possession. Plymouth got everyone behind the ball. Everyone at the bottom of the centre circle, within their half, defending in numbers. Everyone, including the front two. Chelsea work it out to the right hand side. Ziyech again, left. 1-2 and Mason Mount. Left foot shot from distance. Easy for the goalkeeper. Collects it nice and simple in front of the Plymouth fans who have filled out the shed end. Party atmosphere for Plymouth today. Looking for a giant killing, an upset. Everyone's expecting possibility of it after last night. Paul, Man U were hilarious, weren't they? Honestly. Man United lost on penalties to Middlesbrough at Old Trafford and went out on the third round. They were woeful, Man U. Anyway, Chelsea possession, outside right-hand side again. Hakim Ziyech, 20 yards out. Mason Mount goes up the line, gets to the byline, beats the challenge, looks for Kovacic at the back of the area. Kovacic gives a free kick away. Great play from Chelsea down that right-hand side. We get the ball down the right, play it to Mason Mount, who does a 1-2 with Hakim Ziyech. He finds Mount up to the byline. The defender comes across, slides in. Mount just stands up. Then looks up and sees Kovacic on the edge of the box. Plays it to him, but it's a bit short. The defender steps in. Kovacic catches him on the corner of the box, and the referee gives a free kick. It looks quite windy. It is cold out there again. It's a blustery 9 degrees. But totally dominant from Chelsea so far, as you expect. Goalkeeper's going to take the free kick, taking his time. Now he launches it up to halfway, over halfway. Azpi up with the challenge, doesn't win it, goes over him. Christensen heads it away, head tennis at the minute, backwards and forward. They're down the left-hand side, and Hakim Ziyech has given a free kick away. So it's head tennis at the moment. It's absolute head tennis. And Azpi goes over him. Christensen tries to head it forward. They head it back. We try to head it away. It goes out to our right-hand side, and their left wing-back goes forward, and Hakim Ziyech dives in with a stupid tackle and gives a free kick away. And they've got an opportunity here to get the cross into the box. On our right-hand side, their left wing, it's level with the edge of the box, and it's a chance for Plymouth to get the ball into the box. Chelsea defending the line on the penalty box. Cross comes in. Free header, and they've scored. Plymouth have scored, and they're 1-0 up, Plymouth, right in front of the Matthew Harding. Defensively, Chelsea were woeful. Absolutely woeful. The Plymouth supporters are going mental. The goalkeeper's going mental. It's a header. I can't see what's happened here. The cross came into a crowd of players, and the defender, I think it's the centre-back who scored, and he's literally flick header to the far post. Similar to Thiago Silva's, but this time the ball comes in. It's Lukaku. Lukaku's marking the centre-half. And the centre-half puts his arm on Lukaku. Lukaku jumps underneath the ball, and the centre-half just flicks it, as Thiago Silva did, into the far post, and it's Chelsea 0, Plymouth 1. I keep saying this, and I've said it on my channel about Romelu Lukaku. For someone of his size, his height, and his physique, he should be winning headers all day long, but he's useless. If he's got a free header, he'll win it. The referee, the VAR are looking at it, but they've given it. It stands. Chelsea 0, Plymouth 1. Deary me. Lukaku, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? It's the first chance they've had to get into our final third. Cross into the box. Someone in front of Lukaku's underneath it, but Lukaku gets eased out of the way by the centre-half, who just heads it down to the far post. He heads it level with the penalty spot. That's the sort of width of where he was within the range of the box. Heads it down to the far post, and Mikel's is up. He's onside. Lukaku's in front of the defender. He's not goal side. Anyway, Chelsea now with urgency. Kovacic halfway, driving forward, takes a bad touch, but it comes out to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi plays it back towards the penalty spot. Kovacic shoots, hits the crossbar. Kovacic unlucky. Chelsea with urgency. Chelsea have woken up even more. Mason Mount now. Hakim Ziyech. Ziyech gave the free kick away for the goal. Stupid challenge out wide. Golden rule when you're learning football at school is when you're out wide, stand up. Make them play the ball around you. We didn't. Hakim Ziyech gave the free kick away. Lukaku didn't win the header, gave a free header away. And Chelsea with possession. And Malang Sarr's gone over, edge of the box. Referee says play on. And Plymouth come down our right-hand side. Sarr, our left back today. They play the ball, got a man over. They got a man far post Plymouth. All they need is a ball into the box, but it's been blocked off by Jorginho covering. And it's a Plymouth corner. Chelsea are committing so many men forward. Malang Sarr, one of them. Sarr dived on the edge of the box, try and get a free kick, didn't get it. And the focus is on the Plymouth fans at the moment, having a party in West London. And honestly, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous situation. Hakim Ziyech should never have given that free kick away. We all know he does it. He can't defend. And then it was Gillespie, the centre-half, who scored. The left-sided centre-back. And this is dangerous. Another corner. Well, corner from Plymouth this time. In front of Matthew Harding. In-swinger to the front post. And headed away by Azpilicueta on the edge of the box. On the near post. Ziyech tries to get the ball away edge of the box. The Plymouth win it. Play it back to the corner taker. Takes it down, but Hudson-Odoi can't hold him off. They still got possession. Out to the right-hand side. Plymouth with possession. Halfway inside our half now. Knocking it about. Keeping on the possession as Chelsea look to come out. Swing a pass to the back post. Over Hakim Ziyech and the defender who's moved out to the back post. On the edge of the box. And it goes out of play for a Chelsea throw-in. But Chelsea had a big opportunity there. Hudson-Odoi tried to find Lukaku. It comes out to Kovacic, who's 12 yards out. Left side of the penalty box. Strikes it first time. As it's rising and it hits the crossbar and Chelsea possession just runs away from them. On the right hand side, the keeper comes out to collect it. Needs to liven up, but another goal conceded from Chelsea. We have to say this, we've got to deal with these. And Lukaku, Ziyech for giving the free kick away, but Lukaku not doing what he should with the strength and the size of him, cannot head a football when he's under pressure. You give him space, he can. Ask him to try and hold the ball up. Or win it in the air. Plymouth coming forward again. They got another opportunity. This time blocked. They come forward down our left-hand side. They play it inside to the edge of the box. And the centre forward is back to goal. Lays it off to someone supporting him. And the midfielder steps up. And he strikes it low. And it's been blocked by Sarr. And they've given a free kick away on the follow-up. But Plymouth now, full of confidence. Play it into the centre forward. Lays it off to the back of the box. Shot blocked by Sarr. Plymouth claiming it was a handball. It wasn't. And Chelsea have got possession. Rudiger launches one, looking for Lukaku, gets held up in the wind. Easy to be headed away. Head tennis at the minute. Plymouth win it back and just launch it out of play. They're trying to find Lukaku with long balls at the minute. I've had Hudson-Odoi, great first touch, out of the sky, brings the ball down. Kovacic, or Jorginho trying to find Kovacic. Can't find it. Plymouth defending numbers now. They can just sit back and defend with 11 players behind the ball. Make Chelsea work for it. At the minute, Lukaku non-existent. Ziyech busy. But nothing at the moment. Honestly, nothing at the moment. Goalkeeper launches one. Right side of the box. Sarr watches it over the end of Rudiger. Brings it down. Finds Christensen. And with that, Plymouth back away. Azpilicueta right hand side. Strides forward. Halfway inside our half. Lays it off to Hakim Ziyech. Just inside their half. And he plays the ball up the line. Looking for that run from Mason Mount. Covered off by the centre-back. Plays it inside to the midfielder. They just keep on possession at the minute, Plymouth. But Chelsea pushing and pressing high to win it back. And they launch it forward in panic. And it goes all the way through. Out of play. To be fair, if that was a rugby... If that was a clearance in rugby, it'd be perfect. It's gone right down the wing to our corner flag. Watching this goal again, Lukaku gets underneath the ball and he's claiming there is an arm on his back. He's claiming to push, but he didn't get it. And just Kepa's beaten. To be fair to Kepa, he's on his goal line. He doesn't move or react because he expects Lukaku to win the header. And Lukaku doesn't. Anyway, Chelsea possession, Christensen halfway. Plays it wide right to Hakim Ziyech. Collects the ball. Comes inside. Lays it off outside of him. Is Azpilicueta down the line. Cross comes in towards the near post. Nobody there. Headed away. Back to Aspi. Takes a touch. Back to the right corner of the box. Ziyech with a 1-2 with Mason Mount. Looking for an option. Tries to find Lukaku. Over his head. Comes out to Jorginho. Lays it off to Kovacic. Sarr down the wing now. Left hand side. Holding off a challenge. Plays it back to Kovacic. Kovacic cross in to nobody. Straight through to the keepers. Fluffed it. Defenders there to cover and launch it away. At the minute, the crosses in the box are nowhere near Lukaku, but his movement is non-existent, Lukaku. He's not moving at all towards the box, towards the ball, trying to make himself a target. We've just seen he can't win a header when he's up against somebody else. So he's standing still up against two defenders who are marking him when they're trying to get a ball in the box. There's no point. Chelsea possession, wide left now, played out to Hudson-Odoi. Just keeps it in play. We can't. It goes out of play for a Plymouth goal kick. Chelsea rushing their play at the minute. Christensen trying to find a big pass from right to left to Hudson-Odoi. Straight out of play. This is not good. Not good at all so far. A lot of Chelsea dominance. A lot of Chelsea possession. Kovacic is at the crossbar, but apart from that, nothing else. Focusing on the Plymouth fans who are loving it at the moment. Goalkeeper's got the goal kick for Plymouth. Launched it forward. Towards the right-hand side of centre. That's a Moretti Woodshed. Can size. Coke can size. Goes back to Kepa. Kepa rolls it out to Azpilicueta. Halfway inside our half. Right centre. Plays it into feet of Mount. Gets it back. Halfway line. Aspi now. Ziyech goes up the line. Ignores him. Puts his foot on the ball and gives it to Mason Mount, who dropped into that space that Ziyech had left. Mount lays it off to Ziyech, who comes inside off the byline. Plays it back outside of him to Aspi. He's got Mason Mount down the line. Finds him. Byline. Mason Mount pulls it back towards the edge. Blocked off by a defender. But Chelsea trying to step in and win it back, and then Plymouth get the ball away. Up to halfway. Christensen, nice easy header. Backed up by Jorginho. Gives it back to him. To Hakim Ziyech. Back to Jorginho now. Jorginho finds Rudiger. Bottom of the centre circle inside our half. Plymouth defend their own box, their own half at the minute. Christensen now striding 10 yards into their half. Wide right now. Hakim Ziyech. Comes in on that left-hand side on his left foot. He's got the overlap from Aspi. Ignores him. Got 3 defenders in front of him, Ziyech. Tries to find Kovacic inside. Stupid ball. Plymouth win it. Looking to break. They got a runner up the line. Covered off by Rudiger. They play it up the line, but they didn't watch the fact that Rudiger covered across. And the centre forward, because he saw Rudiger come across, moved inside. Lack of communication. Rudiger wins it. Just gives it to Kepa. Christensen now. Halfway inside our half. Halfway line. Just right at centre's Mason Mount. Lays it out to the right-hand side to Hakim Ziyech. Gets the foot out of his feet. Gets the ball out of his feet. Tries to find Mount. Chelsea's passing is woeful at the minute. In the final third, it's too short. Back out to Ziyech. Mason Mount goes beyond him. Tries to beat the defender, flicking it past him. Defender wise enough to just stand up, clear it, and plays it up the line. Kepa comes out. Just halfway inside our half. Rudiger now. Sarr, halfway line, left to centre. Moves out to his left-hand side. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Straight away, he's got to defend up against him and loses the challenge, but Malang Sarr collects the loose ball. Rudiger now, left to centre. 5 yards inside our half, asking for movement. He's got Christensen to his left, but he goes... Sorry, to his right, he goes to Sarr. Kovacic drops deep and says, give me the ball. Then gives it to Christensen, centre circle. Back to Rudiger, to his left, inside the centre circle. Now Malang Sarr on the left-hand side. Option is Hudson-Odoi on the byline. Halfway inside their half. Lukaku runs, makes a run, he finds him. Collects it on the edge of the 6-yard box. Too slow, Lukaku. He holds off one defender, but the other one comes across him, wins it, and clear it away. Lukaku needs to be quicker, much quicker here. Chelsea possession with a throw-in. Back to Malang Sarr. Finds Rudiger. Halfway inside their half. Rudiger. Everyone's behind the ball for Plymouth. Kovacic now. From left to right. Looking for a ball. Long ball to the edge of the box. Plymouth half clear it. It falls to Aspi, who heads it down to his right-hand side. Hakim Ziyech gets on that left foot. Cross comes in. Beats everybody but the Plymouth defender, who gets the ball away. They're breaking now, Plymouth. Wrong side of Jorginho. Jorginho brings him down. That's a booking. Stupid challenge from Jorginho. Got caught the wrong side. Jeff Cott, who's playing centre forward for Plymouth, to be fair, he does great. They clear the ball away. He looks at where Jorginho is. He puts his body in front of him and he's driving forward. And Jorginho gets caught the wrong side, tracking back, slices his legs away. Just at the halfway line. Stupid free kick, which Plymouth take early to the right-hand side. Halfway line. Looking for a runner. In the channel. Overplay it. It goes through to Kepa, who's collected the ball right into his box and rolls it out to Jorginho. Strides forward. Lays it to his right-hand side to Azpilicueta. I think the wind is playing a bit of havoc here, but it's no excuse. Hakim Ziyech collects the ball. 10 yards inside of our half. Got no option. Goes back to Christensen. Just inside our half. Goes to his left-hand side of centre. Rudiger. Malang Sarr now, left back position, collects it. Kovacic just runs in front of him 10 yards, has given the ball and he gives it to him. Hudson-Odoi now, byline. Comes inside on his right foot, edge of the box, right hand side. Crosses to the back post, looking for Hakim Ziyech. Cleared away by the defender, backed up by the midfielder who chests it down and launches it up to halfway. Christensen up against centre forward, does well enough to win it. But to be fair, the centre forward's done really well to hold him off, and it's going to be a Plymouth throw-in. Christensen got himself in a bit of a mess there, I've got to say that. He wasn't helped at all by his teammates, Christensen. Plymouth, it's a free kick right on the halfway line, right out on the byline, left-hand side. Taking their time. They're 1-0 up. One chance they've had, they scored it, a header. If you've missed it, shocking. Absolutely shocking. Plymouth. 1 up, defending their half, and Chelsea are struggling at the moment to break them down. We've got to get the ball wide in the channels or someone in between the defenders. Lukaku's just lying up against their back two at the minute. Chelsea, this is Chelsea's possession all day long at the minute. We give it to Tony Rudiger. He's left side of the centre circle. He plays a long looping pass out to the right-hand side to Hakim Ziyech, straight over his head, out for a throw-in to Plymouth. They're not judging the wind here, Chelsea, but it doesn't matter. I think Ziyech was offside, believe it or not. Taking their time. So, Plymouth free kick, right on the byline, halfway side their own half. They launch it up the left wing. Overplay it, straight to Kepa. So, Kepa rolls it out straight away to Malang Sarr. He's halfway inside our half, left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi halfway line. 1-2 with Kovacic, give and go. Beaten defender, he's gone. Hudson-Odoi, freedom to get into the box, but he's laboured. He's not driving, and he's literally just been barged away from the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Awful. And he's getting some stick from the Plymouth fans in front of him, and rightly so. He plays a 1-2 with Kovacic, and he's gone. And there's no one in front of him, Hudson-Odoi. And he drives forward, but at the same time, he's not full pelt. And he hesitates. He takes a touch with his right foot, and it takes him inside, not on forward. And with that, the defenders can then come back in and challenge him and just barge him off the ball. And the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. Hudson-Odoi, honestly, Chelsea need to liven up here. Hudson-Odoi there. Touch was shocking. Big opportunity to drive to the edge of the box, awful. And Chelsea just give away possession. On the right-hand side, Malang Sarr steps on the ball, gives it away. Plymouth. Chelsea doing well to defend in numbers now. Plymouth, middle of midfield, Jorginho, up against their man. Making him play it. He's gone round Jorginho, but he can only find Hakim Ziyech, who takes it off him and drives forward now. Ziyech, up to the halfway line, right wing. Driving forward, Ziyech into their half and beyond. Getting towards the edge of their box, Hakim Ziyech. He's got Lukaku inside of him. He does a step over. Tries to get a cross in. But to be fair, though, Lukaku made a run but was too close to him. Hakim Ziyech wants someone to pull away to the back post and to dink it over to the far post. Lukaku goes near to him, too close. They clear it away and it's a Chelsea corner. Our right-hand side, our right wing, their left wing, or their left-hand side. In front of the Plymouth fans in the shed end today. Lukaku being manhandled by the goal scorer. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Rudiger misses it. And then Jorginho misses it back post. Rudiger actually got a touch to it, but it's one of those where you can see him go up for the header and the defender's got a strong arm at the same time. And he's pushing Rudiger away from the ball, or away from the goal, and Rudiger just gets a slim touch to it. And he can't make a proper contact, and he just goes out of play for a Plymouth goal kick. Royling, it's not just him, it's all of them. All of them at the moment are not good enough. What is that? Ugh. I'm not sure that Royling was substitutes in the FA Cup. I think it is 5. Plymouth goal kick. Rudiger wins it. Halfway inside our half. Lukaku flicks it forward, looking for runner Mason Mount. Plymouth with their 3-man defence get it away. Azpilicueta's underneath it, halfway line, heads it forward. Mount does well to hold for challenge and lays it off to Hakim Ziyech, who tries to find Lukaku first time, underplays it. Plymouth can just try and get the ball away, but blocked off by Ziyech, to be fair. Chelsea head it forward, over Mason Mount's head. Playing it across their back line, they launch it forward, looking to get in beyond our back 4. They can't. Christensen, nice and comfortable, heads it down to Azpi, halfway line. Mason Mount drops in, gives it to Ziyech, who's on the byline again. Back to Azpi. Christensen, bottom of the centre circle. Inside our half to Rudiger, to Malang Sarr, left back position today. Kovacic comes to help him out and then shut down and loses it straight away. Steps in, wins the challenge. It's going to be Plymouth throwing right in front of Chels. Thomas Tuchel's assistant, who's in charge today because Tuchel's got COVID. Chelsea need a reaction. I spoke before the game about a nice early goal. Give players the running. Exactly. Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. Where are they? Should have been playing today. Anyway. Still a strong side from Chelsea. Just hasn't turned up. Still on their break by the looks of it. Plymouth come forward. Right hand side. Chelsea half clear it. They collect it again. Playing just keep on a possession. Mason Mount working hard to win the ball back. And done well. Chelsea win it. Kovacic now. Square to Azpilicueta. Halfway inside our half. Bad first touch. Forced him wide. Now over halfway. Driving forward. Up the line. It's Hakim Ziyech. He's right by the corner flag. Right hand side. But he's left footed. He's got to come back inside. He doesn't. He plays it first time to Azpi, who makes himself available. Well done, Azpi. Wins the corner. And it's a Chelsea corner. From the right hand side. And Azpi's got urgency. He's sprinting behind the ball. Behind the goal. To go and get the ball. Getting dog's abuse from the Plymouth fans, as you can imagine. And he gives it out to the left-hand side to Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea corner from the right-hand side. Lukaku's being man-marked. Rudiger's being man-marked. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Plymouth. Centre-half goes up. Gets his clearance completely wrong, but heads it away. Houghton with a big header. He was at a free header. It comes on top of his head and gone off for another corner. This time it's from Chelsea's left wing. It'll be a Mason Mount in-swinger. Will it be a Kai Havertz? It's a Mount in-swinger. Mount takes it towards the near post. No one there. They head it away towards the edge. Half cleared. Away for a Chelsea throw-in. Chelsea's delivery into the box today has been woeful. Absolutely shocking. Every cross we put in there has been nowhere near Lukaku. It's been nowhere near the back post. The corners have been woeful. Chelsea's still on their break. They need to liven up here. Chelsea possession in centre circle with Rudiger. Gives it to Kovacic 10 yards in front of him. Flicks it outside to Christensen, who gives it one more to Azpi up the line, right hand side. Driving forward, Azpi. He's got Hakim Ziyech inside. Gives it to him. Taking on two defenders, Ziyech. Lays it off to Azpi. Gives it back to Ziyech. Byline. Step over. Little flick flack. Comes back on his right foot. Right foot cross to the back post. And once again, there's nobody there. Someone come in late at the back post. Someone drive forward to the middle of the penalty box. And someone go to the front post. Simple. Mix it up a bit. Ziyech is looking for the back post every single time. And every single time there's no one there. Hudson-Odoi's too late, but he can't get there. He needs to liven up. They all do. Chelsea possession again. Moves out to the right-hand side. Mason Mount up the line from a Ziyech pass. Level the edge of the box. Inside to Ziyech. Left foot shot. Deflected from the edge. That right-hand side corner as he comes on his left-hand side. Shot deflected and it's gone straight through to the goalkeeper's arms. That triple combination down the right-hand side of Azpi, Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech is working again. But at the minute, no delivery. Plymouth goal kicked won easily by Rudiger. Kovacic backs him up, wins possession. Mount, Malang Sarr. Left back today. Tries to take on the winger. Gets his foot in. Oh, he's actually done well to hold off a challenge. Well done, Malang Sarr. He's coming back at you, so he gives it off to Kovacic. Halfway line. Rides one challenge. Moves from right to left. Out to Azpi. So left to right even. Azpi. Hakim Ziyech. Edge of the box on that right-hand side again. Cross to the back post. Hudson-Odoi heads the actual in the right position. Hits the crossbar. They half clear it. Comes to Azpilicueta. Shoots. Blocked. Comes out to Mason Mount. Knees it. Takes it on his thigh. Shoots. Blocked. They clear it away for a throw-in. This time the cross was right. And this time Hudson-Odoi's in the right place. Back post. Wins a free header. 2 yards out and he hits it. Heads it against the crossbar. Chelsea possession, Mason Mount, down the byline. Cross comes in, out to Lukaku. Honestly, Lukaku needs to wake up. Seriously, he's doing my head in today. Chelsea win back possession on the halfway line as Plymouth clear it. Malang Sarr. Jorginho. Kovacic. Flicks it out to his left-hand side to Sarr now. He's got Hudson-Odoi on the byline, gives it to him. Collects it on the edge of the box. Driving to his byline. Hudson-Odoi takes his man on. Cross comes in, blocked away, but off of Hudson-Odoi last. Plymouth goal kick. Hudson-Odoi with a wry smile, can't believe it. Chelsea hit the crossbar twice here. 72% possession, Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi, honestly, he heads it straight against the crossbar from 3 yards. Kovacic's at the crossbar. Hudson-Odoi's at the crossbar. 72% possession, and at the moment, that's all we've got to show for it. Lukaku's not in the game. His fault, the goal. Didn't mark his man. Got eased off the ball easily, considering his size. They score from the one chance they've had. And Chelsea's just bossing the game here. But final ball's woeful at the moment. Apart from that last time. Now Ziyech comes forward with possession. He tries to find Lukaku. Blocked off. Comes out to Mount. Gives it to Azpilicueta right inside of the box on the edge. Mount. Plymouth defending numbers. Kovacic on the edge of the box now. Forced out to the right hand side. Ziyech crosses it right-footed, which is not his best. Hudson-Odoi collects it at the far post. Drives outside. Malangsar now. Crossed into the box. Driven low. Easy for defender to get rid of it. And they stride forward the ball. And they launch it over the top. Trying to get over the top of Christensen. Just watches it. Heads it back to Kepa, who rolls it straight out to Rudiger. Halfway inside our half. Rudiger now. Bottom of the centre circle. Plays a first-time pass out to Azpilicueta. And there's Hakim Ziyech again on the byline. Right-hand side. 1-2 with Azpilicueta. But Azpi's second ball is awful. And what does Hakim Ziyech do? Hakim Ziyech does what he always does. He gives away stupid free kicks. Well, he doesn't have to. He did it for their goal. Lukaku didn't defend the cross in the box. But Hakim Ziyech, he gives away stupid free kicks. It's ridiculous. Does my head in. Every single time, Ziyech. Brilliant on the ball. Wand of a left foot. But defensively, woeful. Cannot tackle to save his life. Anyway, 32 minutes in. Chelsea 0. Plymouth 1, believe it or not. There's me taking the piss out of Man United. Look at us. Anyway, they launch it. Azpi wins a free header. Hakim Ziyech back to goal. Halfway inside our half. Holds off a challenge. Gives it to Christensen to Kepa. Kepa moves it out to the left-hand side to the left back today. Malangsar. Sarr halfway inside our half. Drives up to the halfway line. Lays it off. Short to Hudson-Odoi. And they get their foot in and clear it away as far as Rudiger. Final ball's woeful. Honestly, it's so bad. Rudiger. Kovacic now. Jorginho centre circle. Looks for a ball over the top to Mason Mount. But he's held up in the wind. They head it away. Mount's having to go at Ziyech about coming inside and closing the space down. He doesn't. They clear it away to Christensen. Nice possession from him. Rudiger now. Out to Malangsar. Just inside our half. Kovacic's outside of him. Gives it to him. Now Kovacic drives as he does forward. Now Lukaku shows himself. Edge of the box. Takes hold of possession. Does well. Lays it off outside to Azpilicueta. Right inside the penalty box. Shoots low down. Keeper with a good save. Gets a good palm behind it. And then Plymouth clear the ball away for a Chelsea throw-in. Good low down from the goalkeeper at Plymouth, you have to say. Azpi, great effort. Wide right. Gets to the edge of the box. Shoots. Forces a save, which is good. That's what you want to see. Let's get the keeper busy. Chelsea throw-in. Level the edge of the box right-hand side. Azpi looking for an option. Kovacic runs late to collect it. Chests it down. Gives it back to Azpi. Gets it back from him. Kova. Forced backwards to Rudiger. Halfway inside their half. Dead centre. Plays it wide left to the edge of the box to Hudson-Odoi. Right-footed. Cross comes in. Back post. Lukaku. Can't really get anywhere with it. Heads it up in the air. They clear it. Rudiger wins it. Jorginho back to Christensen. Now to Azpilicueta. Chelsea bossing it. Mason Mount. Or Ziyech out to Mason Mount. Right inside. Cross comes in low. Edge of the 6-yard box. Away from Plymouth again. Chelsea throwing. Chelsea knocking the door. Knocking the door here. Nothing's happening. That final pass. Lukaku didn't win the header again. I'm seeing the replay of it. He didn't win it again. He went up for it. It came off his shoulder. Or defender's shoulder. Lukaku's got to do so much better in the air. How many times have I got to keep saying it? The bloke is a lump. And when I say that, I mean it in a good way. The geezer's built like a brick shithouse. He's tall. He should be winning every single ball that goes up to him. Look at Didier Drogba. He's half, like, I'm not being funny. Lukaku's much bigger than Drogba. Lukaku's much bigger than Diego Costa. But the two of them bullied defenders, bossed them, and won the ball in the air. Lukaku with a free header, he's great. Give him a defender up against him. Useless, Lukaku. He's got to do much better in the air for someone of his size. I know he's not a target man centre forward. That's not Lukaku's game. But you still need to win your headers. You still got to contribute, and he doesn't. Does my head in. Anyway, Chelsea have got nothing with their possession and Plymouth have had a thrown on halfway. They've played the ball forward and given it away to Kovacic inside of our half, and he's done really well as he does, Kovacic, to hold off a challenge. He's been pushed over. The referee says play on. 50-50, if anything. Left-hand side, left wing for them. Our right-hand side. Chelsea back defending numbers, and they give it away to Christensen. Hakim Ziyech now can drive up to halfway. One-on-one the defender. He's got Lukaku in between two defenders. He comes inside and tries to look for a pass on the other side to the run of Hudson-Odoi. Gives it away. Lukaku's doing this to him. Give me the ball. He ignored him. Lukaku's in between two defenders and both went with him with his run. Now Chelsea win back possession, trying to find Lukaku. The wind's playing a part. As we try to find him, it runs away from him. They come across and clear it away. Lukaku at the minute, all he's doing at the minute is moaning. He's not contributing at all. I don't care if people don't like what I'm saying. The guy needs to do better here. He's not turned up today. He's laboured. He's too slow. He's not winning headers in the box. Get Kai Havertz up front or Timo Werner. If the bloke's not interested, sell him on. End of the day. Anyway, Hakim Ziyech collects the ball. Gives it out to Mason Mount. Level the edge of the box, right-hand side. Ziyech to Mason Mount. Back to Azpi. Back to Jorginho. Trying to find that pass inside to Mount. They found him. Now Lukaku. Edge of the box. Lay it off to Kovacic. Looks for a shot. Kovacic hits the post this time. Hits the far post. Comes out to Mason Mount. Tries to get across him. Blocked. And then Plymouth get the ball away. Kovacic hit the woodwork twice. Hudson-Odoi hit the woodwork. Chelsea probe him. Rudiger, halfway line. Christensen, wide right is Hakim Ziyech. Azpi asks for it down the line, gives it to him, byline. Cross blocked, another Chelsea corner. Another Chelsea corner. But this is where Chelsea are going to get they're going to get glory. Let's have a look at this again. Kovacic, one touch to his right foot, bangs it. It's a post again. Cross comes in, near post. No one there. They get it away again. Hakim Ziyech delivery from corners is awful. Mount. Ziyech gives it to Mount. Give and go. Gets to the byline, Mount. Cross comes in low. Away again. We've got down that right-hand side. I have to say this as well. Mason Mount has had 5 opportunities down the byline to get a cross in, and not one of them is he lifted towards the back post or just in the air. A nice little floated pass towards the back post. It's all been driven low, and it's easy for him to get the ball away. Chelsea corner from the right wing. Delivery's got to be better. Hakim Ziyech. It's all well and good having a wand of a left foot and putting great crosses in, but Lukaku's being man-marked. He don't like it. His arms everywhere. The referee's going to blow for a free kick here. Cross comes in towards the back post, and he's done exactly that. He's blown for a free kick. I can see it coming. Rudiger's on the deck. Referees are sitting watching. There's a melee of players on the penalty spot, just left of it. There's 4 Chelsea players, 5 Plymouth players. Everyone's grappling with each other. And Rudiger goes on the floor. The referee gives a free kick against Chelsea. It's a Plymouth free kick, which the goalkeeper is taking his time. The Plymouth fans who have lined the shed end, the whole of it, credit to them, are in full voice, as what I can see. I can't hear them, but they're in full voice. Loving it at the minute. Chelsea win back possession inside of our half from their goal kick. Azpilicueta, wide right, is Hakim Ziyech. Finds Lukaku, edge of the box, right corner of it, lays it off to Mason Mount. There's nobody in the box. Mount then crosses into Hudson-Odoi near post. Easy for the goalkeeper to just collect it. As soon as Lukaku lays the ball off to Mason Mount, he looks up, there's nobody there. Then Hudson-Odoi thinks, I better get a move on. Hudson-Odoi's not proactive enough. He doesn't think, I'm going to gamble, we're going to play it out there, I'm going to make that run. He waits. Then he goes, I better make the run now. We're playing like an amateur team here at times. I have to say it. Everything's just reactive from us. Everything's just like, let's play a pass out, let's react to it. It's not, I'm going to drive forward. I'm going to gamble that someone's going to win that ball and get the ball into the box. It's just ridiculous, honestly. Chelsea need a goal before half-time. We've hit the post 3 times. Kovacic, crossbar and post. Hudson-Odoi, post, crossbar even. As Chelsea have got possession from Plymouth on the halfway line. Azpi, wide right is Hakim Ziyech, halfway inside their half. Lays it off to Azpilicueta. Azpi to Christensen. Left to centre circle is Rudiger. Back out to the right-hand side of the centre circle is Christensen. Plays a long ball out wide right to Ziyech. Inside's Jorginho, edge of the box, right hand side. Lays it off to Mason Mount. Cross comes in low. Azpilicueta has scored. Mason Mount once more drives the ball into the box to the near post. And I just said to you about being proactive, and I said to you about being gambling on a ball being played into the near post. Cesar Azpilicueta has just scored the goal of his life. Great from Jorginho. Plays it to Azpilicueta. Now, I'm just looking at this replay again. Azpilicueta's back-heeled it. The ball's come across him, and he's at the front post. It's come behind him, and he's back-heeled it behind him, like a Joe Cole-esque against Man United at Old Trafford all those years ago, and he's scored. Now, I'm just want to talk to you about Azpi's movement. Chelsea possession on the right-hand side. Azpi makes a run towards the wing to get the ball. He's not given it. So what he does, he keeps going. He comes inside. And he makes himself available, thinking the ball's going to go on the right-hand side. They play it out to Mason Mount, who once again drives it low. But Azpi is alive to it and makes the run towards the near post. Everybody else is standing still. Again, because Azpi's alive and alert, and to be fair, the ball's played into him, and he's let it come across. He's literally square on as the ball comes to him. A nice little back heel dink in behind, and it just goes in. The goalkeeper can't beat it. Can't stop it, and it's 1-1. Captain's example, exactly that, Woodshedder. Mason Mount, he now needs to start lifting these crosses towards the back post. Chelsea possession again. Played Jorginho, trying to find Lukaku, first time I've asked him. Lukaku can't get round the centre half. The centre half, probably 3/4 of his size. Can't beat him, Lukaku. He's got to be... I know he's not a focal point up front. I know he doesn't want to be recognised as a target man. But when you're somebody of that athletic build and size, you must do better. You've got to be stronger in the air and bully defenders like Drogba did, like Costa did. They're nowhere near your size. And they're 100 times better than you are, Lukaku. Anyway, Rudiger's got the ball now. Left to centre, just inside our half. Squares it to Christensen to his right. Strides forward 10 yards, Christensen. Now finds Lukaku, who's made a run in the channel. Tries to find a dink pass into Mason Mount. They half clear it. He collects the ball on the edge of the box. Near the byline, Lukaku. Gives it back to Hakim Ziyech. Azpi, byline. Cross comes in low again. Half cleared. Back to Azpi, where it come from. Cross comes high to back post. Nobody there. They flick it away. Malangsar up against the defender. Dives in. Gives a free kick away. Can't believe he's given it away, but he lunged. Stupid free kick to give away. Yeah, Paul, it was a good goal. Well worked and a great finish from Azpi. The goal of his life, to be fair. A great finish as well. Just calmly. Joe Cole-esque. If you remember Old Trafford years and years ago, back to goal, Joe Cole. Nice little back heel. And Azpi's done it. Between the nutmegs, the defender and the goalkeeper. Well, no, the defender, the goalkeeper can't get there. But Azpi's example. And he's talking to the players, Azpi, just telling them to come on, to step up now. Plymouth goal kick goes out to the right wing. They try to flick the ball inside and try and find a defender. Well done out Christensen, who steps in front and wins it. Jorginho now inside our penalty box. Turns away from the challenge, does well with it as well, has to be said. Finds Azpi, just gives it to Kepa on the edge of his 6-yard box. Plymouth back away, which enables Christensen to come out of the box with the ball. Dead centre, 10 yards outside of it. Gives it in front of Jorginho. Plays it wide right to Mason Mount in the channel. Tries to find Lukaku, half cleared. Nearly comes to Hakim Ziyech on the right wing, but they clear the ball away. And it's a Chelsea throw-in halfway inside the Plymouth half. Taken quickly to Jorginho. Lays it off to Christensen. My chair keeps moving. Tony Rudiger. Wide left of him is Malangsar. 10 yards inside their half. Up to Hudson-Odoi. Got someone up his arse straight away. Holds them off and comes inside. Referee's given a free kick. Looks to take it quickly to Kovacic, who's taken his place on the wing, but ignored. Goes square to Rudiger. Christensen strides forward. Got space. Azpi's made a run down the byline, trying to find him. Just cleared easily away. Christensen tries to win it. Gives away another stupid free kick. And when a stupid free kicks Chelsea give away, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, honestly. Especially in wide areas, in their own half. Like in our attacking, in their half, not our half, their half. Wide. Honestly, I can't get my words out. It's doing my head in. when you're a kid and you're learning the game of football and the ball goes wide, you're told stand up, do not dive in and make a challenge, make them play the ball around you. If you dive in, they can step away from you and they're gone. So stand up and make them play it around you. The amount of times we haven't done that. The wind is obviously against Chelsea today because the goalkeeper's taking the goal kick. One bounces through to Kepa. Lays it off to Rudiger. Christensen now. 2 minutes of extra time. Injury time at the end of the first half. We've got approaching 1 minute to go. Chelsea launch it forward. Held up in the wind. Hudson-Odoi holds off a defender. Back to goal. Chelsea throwing. About 25 yards from the goal line. From the byline, I should say. Throwing it back to Malang Sarr, who finds Christensen, centre circle, on the centre spot. 10 yards to his right is Azpi. Up the line is Hakim Ziyech on the byline. Mason Mount goes and he finds him. Mount drives it low. That time Lukaku was interested, but the defender stepped in front and got it away. Only as far as Mount, who finds Jorginho edge of the box. Jorginho shoots, and it goes wide. Jorginho, and he can't believe it. It's deflected for a Chelsea corner. Big chance for Jorginho. Big chance. He's watching himself on the screen. Looked like it was travelling as well. Looked like it was going to far post. Good cross from Mount. Lukaku was on it, but the defender's just stepped in front. Oh, Jorginho's shot come off the chest of a defender who come out to try and block the challenge. Chelsea corner from the left-hand side. Mason Mount in swinger. It's got to be delivery. It's got to be good. It's been woeful so far for all of them. Mount. Near post. Middle of the box. Header blocked. Melee. Dude, it's come out to Malang Sarr. I talked to you about it just a second. And the referee blows up for half time. It's half time. It's Chelsea 1, Plymouth 1. What happened there? The cross comes in and Chelsea win the header, but we head it against the defender and it's just a bit of a melee. The ball just goes down on the deck about 8 yards out, 10 yards out. It's sort of a bit of a melee. It comes to Azpilicueta, who's got his back to goal, and he tries to spin and hit it, but he spins, and as he does that, the ball moves away, and he goes a big old swinger, and he misses the ball completely. Oh, dearie me. So, it's Chelsea 1, Plymouth 1, and I've got to say it, there are certain players that need a bit of a rocket. Jorginho's 1. Lukaku, big time. When you see coverage of this goal again, you're going to be annoyed. First of all, Chelsea have been completely dominant in the game over that whole first half. We've had so many chances to get the ball down the wing, left side, right side. And Kidderminster's beaten West Ham, by the way, at half time. Kidderminster 1, West Ham 0. Bloody hell. Anyway, so Chelsea get down the wings, and the crossing has been always has been towards the near post or low down. We haven't lifted the ball to the far post. Hakim Ziyech on the rare occasion early in the first half was on that right hand side, coming back on his left foot and playing crosses towards the back post. Nobody on it. Over the top of Lukaku, who's useless in the air, isn't he? Let's be honest. Hakim Ziyech's ball was going beyond him. Hudson-Odoi on the other side was, in the beginning, not interested, really, laboured. But eventually, he got interested in it. So we're playing, our passes were not great in the first half into the box. Mason Mount, 5-6 times, got down that right-hand side, drilled crosses low towards the near post, with Lukaku and Hudson-Odoi standing there in the middle of the box, just nowhere near it. So Chelsea were made to pay. Plymouth defending numbers with their 3-5-2 formation. Everyone gets back behind the ball when Chelsea's got possession. Even inside their half. We're halfway inside their half. Everyone for Plymouth is behind the ball. They have an opportunity to go down the left-hand side. And they do. And Hakim Ziyech gives away a stupid free kick again, as he always does. Ziyech is a magician with the ball at his feet. But without it, defensively, is a liability. It's got to be said. And he gives away stupid free kicks. And he did it again. They have a free kick, our right-hand side. They're wide left. And it's just outside the edge of the box. They do an in-swinger. If you can think of the Thiago Silva goal the other day, or in our last game against Tottenham, same position. The cross comes in, but this time it's not a free header for Thiago Silva. I know he had defenders around him, but when this cross comes in, Lukaku's underneath it with a defender. Lukaku watches the ball and misjudges it at the last minute with a defender who's up against him, who puts his arm up against Lukaku. It's no push. Lukaku's completely misjudged the ball. The centre-half just glances the ball down towards the far post. Kepa's looking at Lukaku thinking, you've got this all day long. Just win it, clear it, and we'll get out of our box. Kepa can't react to it because he thinks Lukaku's going to win it. But I keep saying it to anybody else that's joining. Well, welcome to the stream. This is ball-by-ball coverage, the most realistic Chelsea coverage you're going to find on YouTube, so stay tuned. I keep saying this on my channel, and I'm going to keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. Romelu Lukaku is a massive man. He's athletic. He's got a strong build. He's bigger than Drogba was. He's bigger than Diego Costa was. But Diego Costa and Didier Drogba beat Romelu Lukaku hands down for winning balls in the air. Lukaku was at fault for the first goal. He got underneath it, misjudged the ball, was let a defender arm him away from the ball, missed the cross into the box. Free header for the centre-half who glanced it down to the far post. Plymouth go 1-0 up, which is just ridiculous. Bearing in mind Chelsea's dominance. But we say Chelsea's dominance, but Chelsea didn't do enough with possession with the football until late on in that game. In saying that, we have a chance down the left-hand side. Ball gets played into Lukaku. Lukaku back to goal, 6-yard box. Lays it off to Kovacic, who strides onto it, and he strikes it sort of 5 yards wider than the near post. He's outside the post. It comes to him. He strikes it on the half volley, and it smacks against the crossbar and goes away. Big chance for Chelsea at 1-0 down, not taken. Second opportunity, again, we move it down the right-hand side. The combination between Azpi, Azpi, Ziyech and Mason Mount is good, and once again, we get our possession down that right-hand side. It comes out to Hakim Ziyech with that wand that he's got. Again, he's got a wand of a left foot with the ball at his feet. He's great in possession and affecting the game in the final third. Defensively, he's useless. Let's just be honest. Anyway, he's got the ball left-hand side, on his right-hand corner of the box, left foot. He looks up, and Hudson-Odoi this time is interested. Cross comes in towards the back post, perfectly floated and weighted as normal. And Hudson-Odoi, 3 yards out, heads it, smacks it straight against the crossbar. Second time we hit the crossbar in the first half. Plymouth living dangerously, but defending numbers with their 1-0 lead. And then we hit the crossbar again. This time, Mateo Kovacic, again, ball down the right-hand side. It comes inside to Kovacic, who's just right of centre, outside the D on the edge of their box, takes a touch to his right-hand side, strikes it low down towards the far post. It hits the inside of the far post and away. We hit the woodwork 3 times, and we then get the breakthrough with Cesar Azpilicueta's goal of his life, where we play the ball down the right-hand side. And I said it just before we scored. I said about the fact that Chelsea's movement has been woeful. They're not proactive. They're being reactive. They're not looking and thinking, right, that ball's going to go wide. I'm going to get myself in the box. I'm going to make a run to the near post. Jane, welcome along, and a happy birthday to your dad. 88th birthday. Good to see you in. Anyway, on this opportunity, Cesar Azpilicueta down that right-hand side. Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech 1-2s it. Azpi's run's ignored. So what he does, he doesn't just stop. He comes inside. So he comes inside to the edge of the box on the right-hand side. The ball comes through down the right-hand side, or inside to Mason Mount to Jorginho. Mount gets on his bike. Jorginho plays a 1-2 and plays him in. He's in behind Mason Mount. He gets to the byline, and Azpilicueta makes a run towards the near post. Mason Mount's cross comes in low. Azpi is facing the ball, side on, lets the ball come across him or come towards him, back heels it, right foot. He lets it come across into his feet, back heels it, in towards the far post. Joe Cole-esque against Man United at Old Trafford those years ago. And 1-1. 1-1, and Chelsea deserve to be 1-1, but they must do better. Romelu Lukaku needs to do much better. Chelsea's delivery final ball needs to be much better. Mason Mount, as I keep saying, has delivered balls low, driving balls to the near post every single time. We now need to mix it up. He needs to lift it towards the penalty spot or lift it towards the back post when he gets down that byline. But that's where the business is coming from. Chelsea's right-hand side, the combination of Azpi, Hakim Ziyech and Mason Mount. But, hold on. One thing that I will say is we've now got ourselves Wednesday, we've got the Club World Cup semi-final, and then next weekend, next Saturday, the Club World Cup final, hopefully. Is this now an opportunity to give some players, bearing in mind we had a little bit of a winter break the last week or so, give some more players some legs. For example, Kai Havertz, hardly featured since December. Timo Werner the same. Saul Niguez is there. You've also got Trevor Chalobah, he's on the bench. You know, I don't want to see Ross Barkley. He's not going to be part of Chelsea's future, is he? Let's be honest. And he's greedy. He always wants to try and impress and just shoot and, you know. So let's just be a little bit more proactive. Kennedy's on the bench. Let's give him a go at left wing back or left back for 20 minutes. Give him some game time. So let's see what's going to happen. But Chelsea won, Plymouth won. I was spouting off before the game started about, look at Man United and what happened to them. We're in the same situation unless we buck our ideas up and make sure that final ball is better. The wind is playing havoc, obviously. And Chelsea kicking in the first half towards the shed end. The ball's holding up. Whereas this time the wind's behind us. We need to accommodate for that. So, let's see what's going to happen. But Chelsea suck and punched. And it was our own fault. We gave the free kick away from Hakim Ziyech first off. He should never have given the free kick away in the wide area. As I keep saying, just stand up and play the ball around you. But Hakim Ziyech dives in and gives a stupid challenge away. They then cross the ball in the box. Lukaku can't win a header, save his life, when he's up against somebody. If he can win a free header, he's marvellous. He'll do it all day long. If you've got a defender up against him, he can't win headers, Lukaku. Simple. Don't play it up in the air to him. He's useless. And he got underneath the ball, misread it completely, centre half, glides it down, back post, towards the back post, 1-1 or 1-0 at the time. So Chelsea have responded, hit the woodwork 3 times. We got our goal from Azpilicueta, the goal of his life, and now we go again. We want to see, let's break this down into 3 15-minute stages this half. We want to see plenty of goals from Chelsea. Let's get 1 or 2 first 15 minutes. Let's make some changes now at half time. Give the likes of Saul Niguez a run. Give the likes of Trevor Chalobah. Give Kai Havertz and Timo Werner a run. You know, give those players a run. Those 4 at least. If there is 5 subs, I'm not sure there is. And let's give them a go. Smash that like button for me, people. We've got 111 people watching. At the moment, only 39 likes. If you're new to the channel, welcome along. This is live match commentary here. Ball by ball coverage. Actual commentary, not a watch along and not a load of old waffle. And talking of a load of old waffle, if you've not seen my channel yet, I'm reverting back to the 5-minute Chelsea news update. So make sure you check out my channel and the 5-minute news. 3 big stories in just a 5-minute video. What more could you ask for? No BS, no waffle, straight to the point. Check them out. So, and also subscribe to the channel. Be very, very grateful if you do. And smash the like button. I need 7 more likes for 50 by the time we kick off for the second half. And if we can try and aim for 100, that would be marvellous. So, Chelsea fans, hopefully you're all well. If you want to join in the chat, you just got to be a channel member. It's £1 a month to be a channel member. All you need to do is go to the channel homepage, hit that join button and become a channel member. It's only £1 a month. That's all it is. The reason that we do that is because we've got a lot of people spamming, a lot of nonsense on the chat. And so I'd much rather invest time or invest the time and space for my regular members or for you guys, my subscribers and the members, to have your own space where you can get on, because my community is outstanding. It's a great community to be part of. So make sure you get involved. So, lubrication time. Hold on. Oh, dear me. Woodsheller, just for you, mate. It's the proper job. Canned form. Good stuff. Proper job this half. I'm not sponsored by anybody. It's not promotion. It's not plug. But if proper job do want to sponsor my channel, then please get in touch. So what do we think, people? And who's not reminding me about my clock? My high-tech technology here on my... on my channel, as always. There you go. The clock's sorted out. Happy days. We're ready to go second half. Have Chelsea made changes? Are Chelsea going to make changes? I do, Jane. Thank you very much. I was suffering with illness for a while. I was suffering with a lot of illness. So, if you follow me on Twitter, it's Chels Daft, the same handle as the channel. I'm just going to retweet the Azpilicueta goal. Have a look for yourself. I'm glad that it sounds better. Thank you, guys. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. Let me just get this out on social media. The live match commentary. Computer's logged me out. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Who needs technology? Technology when you need it. So, just to reiterate, I'm watching the game on the BBC iPlayer in the UK. That's who's covering the game today. And it's a 1 minute delayed. How are you all doing? Members, how you doing? How's your week been? Right, players come back out for the second half. Plymouth, once again, if you've missed it, in their white strip, white shirts, white shorts, green socks. Chelsea, the regular blue shorts, blue shirts and white socks. We're kicking towards the Matthew in this half. We want to see people lift it. Want to see Lukaku give more and actually look interested in the game. Come on, Chelsea, let's do this, for God's sake. We can't be a laughing stock like what's their name? George Michael's warming up. And I think he's coming on straight away from the second half. Marcus Alonso's coming on. Azpi's still out there. Malangsar. Who's gone off? Might be Rudiger. They might be resting Rudiger. Let's have a look here. Again, I'm not watching... I've not got social media up at the moment. Alonso's getting instructions from Thomas Tuchel's assistant staff. Malangsar's still out there. Thomas Tuchel's got COVID, by the way, people. So let's see what's happening here with Chelsea's... Christensen's gone off. Andreas Christensen's gone off at half-time. He's coming back from injury. Christensen's off. Marcus Alonso's on, second half. So Sarr will go and line up next to Tony Rudiger. So Alonso's on, which makes us all feel great because we know that he is the best defensive left back we got in the club. Anyway, Chelsea kick off. I haven't done my clock. Look, here we go. About a second delayed. Back to Jorginho. First touch for Marcus Alonso. Over halfway. Goes back to Malangsar. 5 yards inside our half. Inside the centre circle's Rudiger. One more to him is Azpi. Plymouth now pressing and shutting us down. Forcing Rudiger backwards towards his own box, but he turns and gives it to Malangsar, who goes one more to Alonso. Second touch he's had in a matter of 20 seconds. Give and go for Hudson-Odoi with Kovacic, and he's away. Hudson-Odoi down the end of the box, down the line I should say. Defender gets it away. It's a Chelsea corner from the left-hand side. Good give and go from Hudson-Odoi to Kovacic. Kovacic just eased himself out to that side. Hudson-Odoi was gone and he was away. Covered off by a defender, but a good delivery. Mason Mount towards the near post. There's a bit of a melee. It hits Azpilicueta on the back of the head. Comes off a Plymouth defender and he's given another corner. This must be about the 10th or 11th corner for Chelsea already. But again, Lukaku is not... honestly... I mean... It's come off of Azpi and he's claimed it straight away and he's won it, but he's off him. Another corner from the left wing. Mason Mount, right foot in swing. Got to be better. Go back post for once. Switch it up. He delivers it towards the penalty spot and they clear it away. Ridiculous corner. Our corner's been woeful today, honestly. Well done, Hudson-Odoi. Plymouth tried to break down the left-hand side, halfway inside their own half. Hudson-Odoi comes across, gets the foot in and blocks it away. Plymouth throw him. So one change made for Chelsea. Christensen off, Alonso is on. Plymouth throwing, up over halfway. Azpi's underneath it. Ziyech loses possession. Feebly, I have to say. And now Plymouth down our right-hand side, our left-hand side, sorry. Or their left, our right. We win it back. Malangsar now, halfway inside our half. Gives it to Alonso. He can stride forward 10 yards up to halfway, and he does. Stops. Flicks it outside of him to Kovacic, who drifts out that side. He comes back inside Kovacic, then stops on the halfway line. Just flicks the ball back to Malangsar, who gives it to Rudiger, gives it back to Sarr. Sarr, back outside to Alonso. Got some space. He's got Hudson-Odoi up the line. Kovacic goes across, given an option, ignores it. Gets it back from Hudson-Odoi. Back to Malangsar now. Chelsea's moving the ball to left to right again. Malangsar back out to the left to Alonso. Outside of him is Hudson-Odoi byline, halfway inside their half. Is he going to take him on? Up against two defenders. Flicks it inside to Kovacic. Finds Malangsar. Everyone behind the ball for Plymouth, no higher than 30 yards away from their goal line. Chelsea with easy possession. Malang Sarr gives it away. He's actually won the ball back and done well. And Hakim Ziyech on the edge of the box finds Kovacic, but bad first touch. Drives into the box. Bad first touch with his left foot. The keeper spots it, comes off his line and collects it at his feet. Kovacic doesn't even challenge for it. He knew he was second best. But an opportunity there. Bad touch from Kova. Chance though. So Plymouth possession. I couldn't see it because I'm seeing a replay of it. Next thing I see is the goalkeeper was panicking on the right hand side and clears the ball away for a Chelsea throw-in. Chelsea throw-in. Go all the way back to halfway to Malang Sarr. Tony Rudiger, centre circle. Drives out to left hand side and gives it to Alonso. Halfway inside their half. Looks up, no ball in the box. Lukaku's got 2 defenders up against him. Being man marked by 2, Lukaku. He's out of the game. He's out of the game completely. Change it. Werner in behind. Chelsea possession. Alonso inside. Looks for a pass towards the back post. There's nobody there. Defender doesn't know. Just gets the ball away. It is extra time, yeah. Extra time and then penalties. Can't believe we're saying that after 50 minutes of this game. Anyway, Chelsea's got another corner. This time from the right-hand side. And it'll be a Hakim Ziyech in-swinger. Please deliver a good ball in the box. I'd like to see one today. Ziyech, one arm aloft. Crossed it towards the near post. Flicked on by Malang Sarr, but off the defender who clears the ball away. And they're breaking now. Plymouth. Ziyech is trying to get back and help Kovacic. And they flick it in between the two of them. Defender drives away. He's getting away from Hakim Ziyech as well. Towards the edge of our box. Up against Hudson-Odoi playing centre-half. Who steps in and wins a great challenge. Hudson-Odoi. Well done him. Kovacic collects the ball. Slows it all down and gives it to Alonso. Well done Hudson-Odoi. Spotted the danger, moved back into a centre-back position because the 2 centre-halves had pushed up for the corner. And he just waited as the player come onto him. And he watched the ball and stepped in front. Right on the edge of our box and just won it cleanly. Brilliant from Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea possession now. Back out with Alonso. Left-hand side. Heavily involved already. And I think he will be for the remainder of the game. Hudson-Odoi now driving towards the edge of the box. Left corner. Falls over. Loses his footing and falls over. Which is great. Which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They play the possession up the line, right-hand side, but give it away. Sarr comes across, collects it, back to Kepa. Kepa collects it, gives it to Rudiger. Tony Rudiger now. Steps on the ball, slows it down. Gives it to Sarr, bottom of the centre circle, inside our half. Sarr gives it wide left to Kovacic. Back inside to Sarr. Lukaku makes a run. Sarr tries to play a ball over the top. Blocked off. Could turn my heater off because it was cold down here. Hold on. I've had my heater on since the game started. It's now like a sauna in here. Anyway, Malang Sarr this time drives the ball wide right. Played too short again. And they head it back to the goalkeeper. Hakim Ziyech acknowledges the tension, but it was an awful pass, if we're honest. Goalkeeper throws it out quickly to the winger on the left-hand side. He tries to play it forward, just slices the ball away. And it's a Chelsea throw-in, dearie me time, yeah. Chelsea throw-in taken back to Tony Rudiger. Halfway inside our own half. Plymouth are all backing off inside their own half. Azpilicueta plays it forward to Mason Mount in that channel. Mount, 10 yards inside their half. To Hudson-Odoi, forced backwards to Azpilicueta. They're pressing now. Back to Rudiger, bottom of the centre circle, being pressed and gives it to Malang Sarr. Sarr, one more left is Alonso. But he overplays it, but Hudson-Odoi collects it on the byline. Chelsea walking pace, just slowing the ball right down. No movement really. The movement is Kovacic outside, who now collects it from Malang Sarr. 10 yards inside their half, wide left. He now gives it to Hudson-Odoi. One-on-one, takes defender on. Left-hand side of the box, flicks it back out to Kovacic. Azpilicueta, 10 yards outside the box. Right centre, flicks it to the right-hand side to Hakim Ziyech. Left corner of the penalty box, shoots, blocked. Will collect the second ball and he does. 1-2 and Mason Mount. Crosses it to the back post and beats Lukaku. Lukaku can't get there. Great play from Hakim Ziyech and Mason Mount. Massive opportunity. Lukaku's on his toes. He's on his heels, I should say. Lukaku collects the ball. Comes inside, as he does, from that right corner. Comes just outside the box on his left foot. Shots blocked, but he gets there to collect it. And Mason Mount's alive and steps to his right. Gives Ziyech the option to a 1-2. And he does. Mason Mount back heels it to him. Ziyech is away, gets like inside, 5 yards inside their box, right-hand side, slides the ball across the 6-yard box. Lukaku dives, misses it, and it goes out of play. Big opportunity. I'm not sure how close Lukaku was to it, but it's a massive opportunity. Massive opportunity. Sauna, yeah. Make sure you heat out that sauna wood shedder. If only we had a sauna over here. Anyway, Chelsea won back position. Hudson-Odoi driving. Edge of the box, right-hand side. But he's got 3 players next to him, ignores them, shoots from the edge of the box. Goalkeeper can just fall on it. Feeble. Doing well though, Hudson-Odoi. Playing with natural wingers. Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi on both wings, with both of them wanting to come inside, is working at the moment. Right, Plymouth launch it forward and Chelsea deal with it. Tony Rudiger, halfway inside our half, strides up to the bottom of the centre circle, plays it wide left to Alonso, takes 2 touch, lays it out to Hudson-Odoi, he's got someone up his arse, gives it back to Alonso, back to Malangsar, halfway line, left to centre, looks outside of him, or goes to Kovacic, then to Alonso. He's got Hudson-Odoi outside of him, he's got Lukaku standing still, edge of the box, forced back inside to Kova, back to Malangsar. Plymouth, everyone's behind the ball. No further than 35 yards from their goal line. Kovacic finds Lukaku on a spin, beats the defender, he tries to get a shot and he flicks it towards the goalkeeper, who gets the foot in and blocks it, and it's now offside's been given. Lukaku was offside when the initial ball was played. But they played Lukaku in where he wanted it then. Done well there, Lukaku. He's standing still, and then Kovacic finds that pass in the channel, and Lukaku holds off the defender. But to be fair to the goalkeeper, dearie me, Lukaku was half a foot away when Ziyech put that ball into him. Half a foot away he was. He's on his heels, Lukaku. He didn't gamble. I keep saying gamble. You see these things happening. Just have your mind it's going to happen and just go. Make the run. Don't wait. Anyway, Plymouth possessions up to halfway. It's their throw-in. 55 gone. 1-1. Plymouth take the throw up the line to the attacker. Turns inside Rudiger. Flicks it back inside. Well done, Azpilicueta. Gets in front of the other centre forward and gets the ball away. Jorginho gives the ball to Rudiger, who's got 2 players up against him. It does really well. Chelsea come away with possession. Jorginho flicks it out to his right-hand side to Mason Mount. Plymouth pushing up and pressing, gambling and forcing us backwards, and Chelsea have done well to come away from their press. Azpi. Mason Mount, halfway line, right wing. Flicks the ball over the top to Lukaku, right-hand side of the box. Tries to hold it up, and he does with his left foot. Back to goal now. Back towards the edge of the box to Kovacic. Shot block. Mason Mount tries to flick a ball goalwards. Comes off a defender, and it's going to be another corner. I've been saying Lukaku needs to liven up, and the last 5 minutes, he's come to life. He's finding the space, and he's getting the ball played to him. He's getting it to where he wants it. He doesn't want to be up against the 2 defenders. He wants to be in the channel, and he's got that. Chelsea corner, 10th for the game. Near post. Headed towards goal, blocked. Then shot, blocked again, and then Plymouth come away with it. They play it up just... And Mason Mount's doing well to track back and win back possession. He does to Kovacic, halfway line. Goal's coming, it's got to be. Mason Mount now. Chelsea with intent. Finds Hudson-Odoi. Driving towards the edge of the box, left-hand side. Alonso to the goal line. Cross comes in, blocked by the goalkeeper. They head it away for another Chelsea corner. The 11th corner of the game. Left-hand side this time. Chelsea, with Alonso on that side, naturally going forward, we've now got a threat because you've now got Hudson-Odoi being backed up by a naturally attacking fullback. We all know he's useless defending, Alonso, we know that, but going forward he's good. Chelsea corner, right-hand side in-swing for Mason Mount. Lukaku heads it, blocked. Comes to Azpilicueta, who's right in front of the goalkeeper. Flicks it again back-heeled into the box. Scores into the goal, but it's offside. Lino's given the offside. It's been given, and it's 1-1 still. But first time we've actually won a head-up from a corner. And it was Lukaku who headed it goalwards. Yeah. It hits the defender who's already on the floor. Rebounds off him straight into the path of Azpilicueta. And he back-heels it for a second time. This time, this one doesn't count. And it's disallowed. Plymouth making changes. Chelsea, much more urgency. Been playing very well second half. Final ball's been there this time, but as usual, I say as usual, final ball's been there, but unfortunately, there's been no movement to get on the end of it. Thank you, Paul. Thank you to the regulars. Thank you to the members that joined the stream and getting involved with the chat, and all the subscribers that are watching, and those of you that have not watched before, welcome along. Goalkeeper takes a long goal kick. Alonso's underneath it, lets it go, comes off the back of the centre forward, who moved out there to challenge him, and it's a Chelsea free kick, Chelsea throw-in even. Taken by, quickly, Malang Sarr. Strides to the bottom of the centre circle, inside our half, ball over the top, and Hudson-Odoi's in left-hand side, but it's too far, the goalkeeper launches it away. The wind's behind us. The goalkeeper's launched one. Kepa thought about coming out to drop off to his 6-yard box, let the ball bounce to collect it, then rolls it out to Sarr. Finds Jorginho on the halfway line, turns away from a challenge well, and gives it to Alonso. Turns back inside another challenge, back to Malang Sarr. Just inside our half, centre circle. Sarr, left-footed, ball over the top again. He's got to run a Hudson-Odoi again and again. It's too far, and the goalkeeper. See, Malang Sarr's ball over the top, in between defenders, is straight, and Hudson-Odoi is coming from the byline. Hudson-Odoi is trying to make up space, coming off the line inside, where if the ball's played, I don't know, outside of his left foot, he's apologising, Malang Sarr, because he knows the ball was awful. Hudson-Odoi's been in twice, and twice he's played it forward, straight ball forward, rather than sort of put a bit of spin on it, a bit of curl on it to try and hold it up and give Hudson-Odoi a chance. It's been easy for the goalkeeper. Anyway, Plymouth throwing up the line. George Michael's gone down, or someone's gone down on a challenge. Referee says play on. Rudiger gives it to Azpi, but it's beyond him. Azpi has to go and chase the ball and collect it. Gives it back to Kepa. Gets it back, and now Azpi puts his foot on it. Rudiger. Bottom of the centre circle, playing right of the two centre-backs. Gives it to Sarr, playing left-sided of the centre-backs now. Alonso. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Well, Alonso striding forward, looks up at where Hudson-Odoi was, and when he put his head down, Hudson-Odoi made a run. Played it straight out of play for a throw-in. Kai Havertz and Timo Werner are warming up. Yes, people, Kai Havertz does exist, and Timo Werner, and they are warming up. Just so you know. Anyway, they played the ball forward, Chelsea, and Plymouth get it away. Only as far as Sarr. Jorginho comes away with the ball. Plays a pass into Mason Mount, try to dummy it through to Lukaku. They get it away. Kovacic finds Jorginho. Wide left is Hudson-Odoi. Level the edge of their box, left-hand side. Drives through the byline. Cross comes in, but it's easy for the goalkeeper. Steps off his line, collects it at his near post. Looks for an early throw. Hasn't got one. And now he's got one. Wide left. Ziyech is working back to track back. They're driving forward over halfway. Don't give a free kick away, Ziyech. He doesn't. They play a ball up the line, but he's offside. He isn't. Referee says play on. He is offside. Well done, Ziyech, for tracking back. You are useless defending, though. I've got to say that. But your work rate was good. Malang Sarr now, driving forward. Left-hand side is Alonso. Inside is Malang Sarr, left to centre. Plymouth defending numbers again. Outside of Alonso is Hudson-Odoi, but he goes inside to Kovacic, gets it back. And Kovacic, or Alonso plays the ball too far away from Rudiger. He's forced backwards. Azpi to Hakim Ziyech. He's forced backwards over halfway, back inside our half. To Rudiger now. Nice and simple to Malang Sarr. Smash that like button, people. Alonso looking for a pass first time to Lukaku. Edge of the box, they get it away. Just playing it, little 10-yard passes to keep on possession, Plymouth at the minute. But going backwards towards their own corner flag. Now they play it up the line. Centre forward tries to flick it forward. Malang Sarr reads it. Gets it away on the halfway line. It's a Plymouth throw-in. 10 yards inside their own half. Wide right, our left-hand side. So, just need to step up again, Chelsea. I like to see a change now. Half hour to go. They take the throw-in short. And they just launch it up the line. Malang Sarr against the centre forward. Wins the first challenge. Rudiger wins the second. And then they push on and win the third one. Up the line. Malang Sarr's covered it off. Back to Kepa. Nice and simple. Takes one touch. Finds Azpi to his right. And Azpi's driving forward now. Jorginho, bottom of the centre circle. Urgency from Chelsea, please. Plays it gives it away. Plays a 10-yard pass just straight to their player, Jorginho. And then Plymouth now play the ball forward, but the centre forward is working hard without the ball, is knackered. He's absolutely knackered. and Rudiger's just holding the ball up. Now, Rudiger's trying to get hold of the ball from the substitute at Plymouth, who won't give it to him. So, as you know, Rudiger's a little bit tempted to get involved with some argy-bargy. I don't know if you're aware of that about Tony Rudiger, but he was. Anyway, it's all at handbags. And anyway, Chelsea got possession. Kepa plays a good pass out to Alonso. Driving forward inside their half now. Hudson-Odoi, 20 yards from goal. Up the line to Alonso, finds him, goes round one challenge, byline, drives it low, deflected off the defender's foot at the near post, over to the back post. Ziyech drives outside the box to collect the ball. Back heels it to Mason Mount, byline, cross comes into the back post, over everyone, apart from Alonso, edge of the box. Shoots as he does, Alonso, because he's greedy, high and over the bar. And Alonso, straight away, he does that. That's what always gets me about Alonso. Great, Kai Havertz is coming on. So what gets me about Alonso is he's in a stupid position. He tries to launch one, and he just launches it high, and straight away does that. I know. Don't take it from a ridiculous angle where you've got 4 players in the box, for God's sake. Hudson-Odoi's coming off. Kai Havertz has come on. What does that mean as far as formation goes? Let's see. Is that now a change? So Ziyech and Mason Mount are talking to each other. So Kai Havertz is playing the left side of the 3 in behind. He's taken up Hudson-Odoi's role. Plymouth with possession, defensive areas, knocking it about side to side and doing well with it as well. They've come out from the back and they're over halfway, left-hand side. Mason Mount now trying to track the defender who's driving forward, left-hand side. Tries to get a cross in. It comes off of Azpilicueta. Well done, Plymouth, you have to say. Bloody hell, they've gone from edge of their own box, passing it square, to 1 touch into midfield, 1 touch out wide left, and driven all along about 50 yards, 60 yards up the line, and they got themselves a corner. And the Plymouth fans who've lined up the whole of the shed end, they've packed it all out, are just singing and dancing, they're applauding. 1-1. Come on, deal with this corner. Our right-hand side, their left wing, Plymouth. Corner comes in towards the middle of the box. Punched away by Kepa, authoritatively. Well done. They collect the ball wide right, our left-hand side. Up against Alonso, plays it into the feet of the attacker on the edge of the box, lays it off out wide, cross comes in towards the back post. It's free over, free header against Azpi, straight down the throat of Kepa, who collects it and releases it early. And he's got 2 runners. Kai Havertz is through on goal. Kai Havertz, left-hand side of the box. Oh, dearie me, and he waited. And there's one defender, Edwards. It's a midfielder for Plymouth. He's the last man. As that ball from Kepa was played forward, he was in. And Edwards has tracked back. He's busted the gut. And as Kai Havertz struck the ball, literally from about 12 yards, left-hand side of the box, he's come across and made a great sliding challenge to deny him. Mason Mount is unmarked, alone, doing this. He's ignored. Chelsea possession now, Kovacic. Edge of the box, driving forward. Wide right is Ziyech. Comes back on his left foot, shoots, deflected. Up in the air to Hakim Ziyech, heads it down, straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Big chance for Hakim Ziyech straight away. And whoever that midfielder is, honestly, he's run 60 yards to get back. And Kai Havertz takes a touch inside the box. As he's about to pull the trigger, left-hand side of the box, the midfielders come in, slid in and make a great block. Block of the game so far. Fair play to the bloke. He was absolutely shattered after it. Anyway, they play the ball forward. Chelsea win it back. And now Azpilicueta's got the ball and he gives it to Lukaku. Dumbers it. Gives it to Mount. Gets it back from Mount. And Mount 1-2 Lukaku. Mount flicks the ball towards the box. Kai Havertz. What's happened there? Was it offside? Deary me. Honestly. I mean, he's offside. So we play it into Lukaku. He is offside. I've got to say that. But he plays it to Mason Mount. And Mason Mount flicks the ball. Mount flicks the ball towards the back post. And Kai Havertz is on left foot. And he tries to play it back. He tries literally on the goal line. Just outside the post. He tries to flick it back inside and steps on it. And it goes out of play. But he's offside anyway. 23 to go. Plymouth well in this game. Chelsea not doing enough. Take Lukaku off. Bring Timo Werner on. Bring Sal Niguez on. Bring some different players on. Plymouth fans still in full voice. Goalkeeper takes the free kick, launches it high, out to left-hand side. Free header for Rudiger, heads it forward. Held up in the wind. They head it back forward and they collect the ball and back to goal. 30 yards from our goal line. Out to our left-hand side, or their left, our right. Keep on possession, Plymouth, going backwards. Centre half in the centre circle, collects it. Plays it out to his right-hand side, our left. Alonso goes over, along with Kai Havertz. Force them backwards, back inside. And they give it away, but Jorginho under pressure is giving it away again. They got a runner on the far side, and they drive forward toward the edge of our box now. Man over on the right-hand side, he collects it, but puts his foot on the ball. Left foot cross comes in. Free header goes 4 yards wide. I say free header, it's about 12 yards from goal. Kamara with the header. Kepa saw it all the way, easy. So, Chelsea possession, Alonso. Kovacic, ball over the top, looking for Lukaku's run. In the channel, left-hand side, collects it. Picks it up right on the byline, Lukaku. Plays it back to Kovacic. Kovacic to Kai Havertz now, byline. Lifts the ball up to the back post. Hakim Ziyech can't win the header. Azpi trying to follow up. Defender gets in front of him and gets the ball away. Rudiger's underneath it. Wins the header. Flicks it down to Jorginho. Collects it now. Jorginho, right-hand side. Outside of him is Azpilicueta. 10 yards from the byline. Back on his right foot. Gives it to Ziyech, left-footed. Cross comes in easy. Straight forwards to the goalkeeper. Hi, Dale. How you doing, mate? 20 minutes to go. Chelsea trying to force it here. Plymouth defending numbers. Doing well. Goalkeeper rolls it out. They launch it forward, left-hand side. Rudiger up against the centre forward. Just ease him out of the way and does well, Rudiger. Malangsar mops up. Collects the ball 5 yards outside of our box. Plays it wide left to Alonso. Alonso now halfway line. Plays a raking pass left to right for Ziyech. He has to head it down to Azpi to keep it in play. Finds him. Jorginho inside now. The runner is Mason Mount, the channel. Over the top. Finds him. Outside the box, right-hand side. Collects it. Goes back to Hakim Ziyech. Right wing. The runner is Azpi. Finds him. Unlucky. Great pass from Hakim Ziyech. Left-footed. Azpi's on it. And he drives into the corner of their box. And he tries to beat the keeper at the near post. And the goalkeeper's alive to it. Flicks it away for a Chelsea corner. Great from Hakim Ziyech. Honestly, great pass. Azpi, unlucky. Azpi's movement has been great in the box today. I've got to say that. Corner comes in. Goalkeeper half punches it away. Comes out to Kovacic, edge of the box. Drives it forward. Deflected, blocked. Comes to Malangsar. Launches it 20 yards over the bar. Deary me. Come on, Chelsea. Make one of these count. He comes to the edge of the box. Kovacic shot. Finds the defender. Half cleared. Malangsar. That old saying, leaning backwards. And as he is, strikes it. And he went over the top of Matthew Harding. Goalkeeper launches it out to the right-hand side. Alonso goes to head it. And then halfway, as he's in the air, decides to try and dummy it. And sort of does that in mid-air like a frog. And it goes over his head and goes out of play for Chelsea throw-in. Malangsar now collects the ball. Up to halfway. They're backing off, Plymouth, in their defensive shape. Finds Rudiger. 5 yards inside our half. Launches one over the top. Looking for Lukaku. But with the wind, it's bouncing ahead of him. Lukaku acknowledges it. Says he appreciates the effort. And they're trying to play it short from the goal line. They've done it. They've actually played it out from the back, Plymouth. Up to halfway. They've done well with it as well. Over halfway. Ziyech is tracking back. Got a man on this left-hand side. Halfway inside our half. Centre forward up against Rudiger. Forced backwards to centre half. Halfway line. Ball over the top. They've got a man running. Kepa. One-on-one with the attacker. Great save from Kepa. Blocks him for literally left corner of the penalty box. In towards the 6-yard box. Strikes it early and Kepa was alive to it. Out and blocks a great block, Kepa. Plymouth. Ball in the box. Half cleared by Malangsar off his knee. And it goes out for a throw-in right by the corner flag. Chelsea going to switch off it. Chelsea are chasing the game. Great save from Kepa. Just seeing the replay of it again. So throwing for Plymouth. They've moved backwards 10 yards. Centre forward's holding the ball up. Gets to the byline. Up against Alonso. Stands him up. Don't foul. No foul. He goes round him. Do not foul. Does well. Jorginho blocks the attempted cross. Finds Lukaku back to goal. Holding off a defender. We've got a run at Kovacic, but the other defender, last man, comes across, plays it back to the goalkeeper, who launches it up to halfway. Alonso's under it, wins a big header forward. They then just volley it back, and Jorginho's underneath it to collect it. Well done. Gives it to Rudiger. Finds Azpi. 5 yards inside of our half. Right hand side is Hakim Ziyech up against their defender halfway. Plays it into feet Lukaku, edge of the box, who allows it to come forward. Mason Mount shoots, defend. What a save from the goalkeeper. Good play for Lukaku. Ziyech finds him. Lukaku backs off into their box. 5 yards. Hold off the defender. As he does that, he looks and he sees Mason Mount making a run from outside to in. Lays it off to him. One touch Mount. Left foot strikes it. Goalkeeper dives. Tips it over the bar. Brilliant save. Corner comes in. Keeper's all day long and he collects it. Nice and simple. He's having a good game there, goalkeeper. Nothing to do about the goal. The Azpilicueta back heel. Yes, the Azpilicueta back heel. But the goalkeeper's having a great game so far. Great save as well. That's travelling to the roof of the net. It's the first time Lukaku used his body and just played somebody in. Anyway, Plymouth goal kick. They win second ball. Halfway inside our half. Top of the centre circle now. Feed the midfielder. They've got an overlap on the left-hand side. Come back inside. Looking for a pass. Chelsea defensive shape is good. They're driving forward into the box. Attempted cross is blocked off by Mason Mount. And it goes off for a Plymouth corner this time. The number 10 for Plymouth. Their sort of creative midfielder is decent. I've got to say that. Plymouth corner. 15 to go. With that, the three defenders come up. Come on. Deal with this. Get behind this ball. Win your headers, Lukaku, Rudiger, Havertz. Win your headers and get this ball away. Corner from Chelsea's right-hand side. Cross comes in. Kepa's underneath it all day long. He can actually catch it with no challenge whatsoever. Rolls. He's looking to release it early, but there's nobody there. No, he just waits. Gives it to Malang Sarr. 15 to go. No other subs yet. Alonso looking for a pass to nobody. Gives it straight to their goalkeeper. This got extra time penalties all over it, innit? Make a change. Timo Werner, bring him on. Bring Saul Niguez on. Bring somebody else on. Come on. Is it 3 or 4 subs? Or 5? 3 or 4. Look at me. It's 3 or 5, for God's sakes. Anyway, come on. 15 to go. Plenty of time. Goalkeeper launches it. Held up in the wind. Malang Sarr's underneath it. Free header. Heads it forward. They win the second ball. And the third ball. And they bring the ball down. Centre forward. Right hand side. Turns inside to the edge of the box. Little 1-2s. And Chelsea are tracking back and swarming around them. Forcing them backwards. And now out to his left hand side. All right. Hakim Ziyech up against their winger. Holds him up and does well with it as well. Mason Mount up against their creative midfielder. Who's holding it up by the byline, by the corner flag. And Mason Mount now wins it. And Jorginho gives it away. They've picked up the ball again on the edge of our box. Playing the ball forward, holding it up. Rudiger goes into win a challenge then. Rudiger wins a challenge, but he sort of deflects the ball away to the left-hand side. Their right, our left-hand side, and their defender comes forward, strikes it straight into the top tier of the shed end. Chelsea got to be better here. I've got to say that. They're taking off their creative midfielder, number 10, who's been dictating their play for them. They're taking him off. I don't understand that. He's their best player. Right. Chelsea just take the goal kick short. Malang Sarr finds Alonso now. Kovacic. Wide left is Havertz. Back to Alonso. Halfway line. Left hand side. Comes inside and switches the play to the right hand side to Hakim Ziyech. Great first touch. Take it down. 20 yards from the goal line. Back on his left foot. Beats the challenge, but he's actually drawn a foul. Done really well, Hakim Ziyech. He's done really well. He brought the ball down perfect. long raking pass out to him. Kills it dead with his first touch. Does that little step over where he does a little drag, and then he sort of drags up his left foot across himself and then flicks it to his left to make that to beat the defender. Defender pulls him back. Referee gives a free kick. So, free kick is 5 yards wide of the edge of the 18-yard box, the right corner of it. It's a chance for Hakim Ziyech, left-footed, to put this either on literally 6-yard box, smack bang in the middle, or back post. Do not play this straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Now, the referee's arm's not up, so it's direct. He can shoot from here, Ziyech. What's he going to do? Plymouth are holding the defensive line, level the penalty spot. 12 yards out. Ziyech drills it, headed over the bar by Azpilicueta. But off a defender's head after Azpi met it. Chelsea corner again. Good delivery. Azpi, deflect off the defender's head up. So, Chelsea corner from our right-hand side. Ziyech, left-footed, towards the middle of the box. Comes out to Alonso on the edge. Tries to drive a shot towards goal. Malangsar tries to head it towards goal. Headed away from the far post by their defender. And it goes out of play for a Chelsea corner again. About the 15th corner so far of the game. This time Mason Mount. It's from our left-hand side. Right foot in-swinger. 11 to go. Mason Mount. Towards the back post this time. Havertz, free header. Heads it forward. Away by the defender. Away by the second defender on the edge of the box to Hakim Ziyech. Left foot volley. Blocked. And it literally cleared over halfway. Kovacic says to Kepa, leave it. I'll get it. Collects it. Bottom of the centre circle. Kovacic. Has a look. Plays a raking pass to Kai Havertz. He's in down the right-hand side. Deary me. Kai Havertz is in on goal again. Right-hand side. 5 yards outside the near post. And rather than go across goal, left-footed, he goes near post. He's got the whole of that side of the goal open. All he's got to do is go that side. And he goes near post and the keeper makes a great save again. The goalkeeper for Plymouth is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. But he was offside, believe it or not. Anyway, Plymouth take the goal kick short. And well done, Kovacic, who slides in and wins the challenge on the halfway, but Plymouth wins second ball. Over halfway now, Plymouth. Spin Azpilicueta down the left-hand side. Tracking back. Well done for Jorginho coming across and helping Azpi. They've still got possession. Back to go. They come across. Edge of the box. Cross comes in. Kepa collects it on his 6-yard box and rolls it straight out to Kovacic, who strides to the bottom of the centre circle. Faced by two defenders and beats two of them. He keeps going. He's on his feet. Plays the ball forward. Deary me. Unlucky. Unlucky Kovacic. Plymouth push their defensive line high. Havertz and Lukaku in each other's way. Kovacic wins the ball, looks up, plays the ball in between the defenders. Lukaku and Havertz are just looking at each other and say, are you making the one or me? Goes straight through to the goalkeeper. Plymouth launch it forward, headed away by Azpi. And then Hakim Ziyech bars the player off the ball right in front of the penalty box. The penalty box. Right in front of the I can't get my words out. The benches. And it's a Chelsea throw and Kovacic is coming off. Turbo Timo's on. Chelsea gone 2 up front. Oh no, they haven't. Mason Mount's will drop in and play as the second midfielder next to Jorginho. Which means that Kai Havertz will play number 10. Werner's on the left. Lukaku's for the middle. So this is, honestly... So we've got ourselves possession on the left-hand side. And we play the ball inside. And then it goes to Werner. First chance, left wing. He's driving forward towards the byline. He looks up and everyone's stopped. There's no one driving. Everyone's on the edge of the box. But he's offside anyway. But there's no one gambling. Honestly. Doing my head in today, I have to say. Right. We've got 9 to go. 8 to go plus injury time. And then it's extra time and penalties. Launched up towards Sarr. Wins the first header. Jorginho half clears it. Then gets the ball away. Lukaku, holding off a challenge on the halfway line. Does well. Lays it off to Hakim Ziyech. Inside our half, 10 yards. Comes inside, holds off a challenge, but forced backwards and goes to Rudiger. Smash the like button for me, people. Rudiger, wide right to Azpi, halfway line. Finds Hakim Ziyech, 10 yards in front. Flicks it to Mason Mount now. 12 yards from goal. Tries to get a shot in, a crossing from the right-hand side. Blocked away again. Another Chelsea corner from the right-hand side. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Let's get a goal here. So cross is half cleared. They get the ball away. It comes to Malang Sarr. Azpi. To Mason Mount. Wide right. Just outside the box. Right hand side. Gives it to Hakim Ziyech on that left foot. Driving towards the byline. Stops. Comes inside. Lifts it towards the back post. Lukaku can't win the header again. He's bustled off the ball again by a defender. Then they get it away for Chelsea. He's offside. Deary me. Honestly, dearie me. It's just, come on. Just, Lukaku's got to do better against defenders. When he's up against the defender to head the ball, he's got to do much better. Honestly. Anyway, Plymouth goal kick. 6 to go plus injury time. Plymouth fans in full voice here. Their goal kick is won by Chelsea. Jorginho halfway line. Finds Azpilicueta driving out to his right-hand side. Halfway inside their half. Gives it to Ziyech. Ziyech comes back inside that left foot. He's held up. Beats the defender. Then gets the crossing towards the back post. Looking for Werner, who's lurking. Head out to Alonso, who heads it out to Werner. First time. Beaten by the defender, Werner. They launch it up to halfway. Easy for Rudiger to defend against. Nice and simple. Plays it out to Azpilicueta. Plays it to the run of Mason Mount in that right-hand side channel. But his first touch is heavy. Goes beyond him, but the defender comes over and clears it away. Chelsea throwing. Right by the corner flag, right-hand side. Mount, back to Hakim Ziyech. Holds the ball up. Defender won't dive in and challenge him. So he plays it inside, the edge of the box to Kai Havertz. Lays it off to Azpi, back to Mount. Back to Hakim Ziyech. Back on his left foot. Cross comes in towards the middle of the penalty box. Lukaku doesn't win it. Werner tries to get it back inside. Cleared away by Plymouth. Only as far as Alonso. Alonso collects it now. Halfway inside their half. Lays it inside Jorginho. Into the feet of Timo Werner. Back to goal. Right hand side of the box. Mount. Flicks it out to Hakim Ziyech. Comes back inside left foot. Shoots. Deflected away again. Ziyech was greedy. There's 4 players on the edge of the box there. On the far post. And he just has a shot and it goes over the bar. Deflected. Chelsea dominating. Plymouth defending for their lives. And defending in numbers. Defending really well as well at the moment. Another Chelsea corner from our left hand side. Swung in towards the box. Headed away. Easy. Free header. Reaches Mason Mount again. Holds off a defender. But another one comes across. They win it back, Plymouth. Try and play it up the line. They play it off of Hakim Ziyech. And it goes off for a Plymouth throw-in. Halfway inside their own half. Deary me, honestly. Chelsea have not been decisive enough. Their final ball's not been good enough for the most part. And we find ourselves 1-1. They're throwing up the line. Rudiger collects it. Goes back to Kepa. Kepa now. Azpi. He's pressurised straight away, but goes back to Kepa. He's pressurised now. Kepa. Just plays a little pass into Jorginho, who's got some time. Chelsea done well with their press, just to play around it. Kepa. Right, Rudiger now. Plays it up to Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr, halfway inside our half. Up to halfway. Havertz drops deep, says, give me the ball. Gives it to him. Drives out to left-hand side to Alonso. Inside edge of the box is Werner. He goes wide left. Byline is Havertz, who tries to lift a cross into the box. Deflected away for another Chelsea corner. It's got to be the 15th, 16th or 17th so far. Chelsea corner from the left-hand side. Let's make it count. We do not want extra time. With Club World Cup coming up on Wednesday. Cross comes in from Mason Mount near post. Half cleared. It comes off Alonso. Deflects off Alonso and goes out for a goal kick. Our corners are, honestly, today have been woeful. I've only seen one corner. We've had about 17, 18, probably 174 corners today. And I've seen one to the back post. Every other one's gone near post. Or just like round the goal, down the goalkeeper's throat. Plymouth fans still singing in full voice. Right, goalkeeper's taking his time. Now he launches it up to halfway. Alonso's underneath it. Free header. Heads it forward, up the line. Straight out of play. Plymouth throwing. It's going extra time, this. Ah, my word. Come on now. Still just sitting footage of the Plymouth fans at the minute. Smash that like button, people. 25 away from 100. They launch it up the line, high. We head it down. Mason Mount does well to win it and play it out to this right-hand side to Azpilicueta. Finds Hakim Ziyech with back to goal with somebody up his bum, but does well to go back to Rudiger, who finds Malang Sarr now. Sarr. Wide left is Alonso. In their half now. Plays the ball in the channel, looking for the run of Havertz. Again, because of the wind, overplays it. Keeper comes out to the edge, collects it simple. Got to make that pass right. But it's good. We're seeing Kai Havertz now making a run in the channel, supporting Lukaku. Now Mason Mount's playing deeper. A minute plus injury time to go. Come on now. Launch it forward. Malang Sarr's underneath it. We can only sort of head it backwards. Alonso tracks back and half clears it. They pick up the loose ball. 20 yards from our goal line. Just keep on possession, Plymouth. Chelsea doing well to force them to play backwards. And we win it back. And Kai Havertz is now Lukaku driving forward. Werner, one-on-one. Into the box, Werner. But the defender comes across and Werner bottle-jobbed. Werner looked like he was going to be in there, but he's offside. He's offside anyway. He's offside. It looked as though Werner, he wasn't offside. He just stopped his run. Lukaku played it through to him. Werner looked like he's on it. Defender comes across. He looks to see his defender diving in and bottles it and just stops Werner. Come on, Timo. You've got to do better than that, mate. Committed. Goalkeeper with the ball now. Launches it again to the right-hand side this time. Sarr's underneath it. Free header. Heads it towards the edge of the centre circle. They win the second ball, but then we just win it again with Sarr. Alonso being shut down. Launches it up the line. Nobody there. Free header for the centre-back and just heads it backwards to the goalkeeper, who's going to let it run all the way to the byline to collect it. It's 2 minutes of injury time to go. Then it's extra time. Who'd have thought? I'm mocking Man United yesterday. Deary me. Come on. Goalkeeper launched it again. Alonso, free header. Chests it down this time. Lays it off up the line to Kai Havertz. Tries to find Werner. Defenders across in front of him. Gets it away. Chelsea throwing halfway inside their half. 1:30 to go until extra time. Yes, people. Extra time. We've only used, well, how many subs we use now? 3? Anyway, Alonso with a throw-in, halfway inside their half. Goes backwards to Malang Sarr on the halfway line. Sarr collects it. No options. It goes back to Rudiger, centre circle. Rudiger now. Azpilicueta collects the ball. One more is Hakim Ziyech. Azpi makes a run inside, but he overplays it. Ziyech is straight through to the goalkeeper. That's going to be it. It's going to be extra time. The goalkeeper's just fallen on it. Ziyech played his pass. It didn't work out, so he's doing that nonchalant walk away he does. Hakim Ziyech, like, you know, not my fault. One of them sort of attitudes. Come on. Goalkeeper's taking his time, bouncing the ball here. 6-second rule, ref. Now he launches it, slices it. Alonso's underneath it, lets it bounce. Malang Sarr covers. He doesn't. The attacker beats him, but he recovers and goes back to Kepa under pressure. Gets the ball away. He half clears it. Kepa's going mad at Malang Sarr. Kepa half cleared it straight to the midfielder who tries to have a shot, but it's gone literally about 80 yards wide. Chelsea's collected the ball, and we played it forward through Hakim Ziyech. Trying to find Mason Mount. They come across and clear the ball away. Out of play. And it's going to be extra time. Just waiting for the referee to blow. And he has. The referee's blown up. And it's extra time. Which is not what we wanted. It isn't what we wanted at all. So, with that, I'm going to be back in 1 minute. In a toilet break, and I'll be back. So, talk amongst yourselves. It's extra time. Didn't expect it at all. I will be back. Hold on. Chelsea fans, didn't expect this, did we? It's extra time. Oh my word. Extra time. Deary me. Chelsea just haven't done enough in the game. You've got to say they haven't done enough. So, oh my word. So, Chelsea players are there. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel has got COVID. He's not on the bench today. His assistant is running the show. Chelsea in a circle, just in front of the benches at the minute, talking about how they've not done enough today, how certain people need to be, have a bit of a check on themselves today with their performances. And, I mean, the Plymouth goalkeeper's been great today. Chelsea have hit the post crossbar 3 times in total. So, they haven't done enough to win the game. So, come on, Chelsea, sort this out. So, any more changes? Is it just... I don't even know. Is it 3 changes or not? Haven't got a clue. Haven't even been bothered. I've been out getting arranging my little boy's christening. So, anyway, so the referees there, centre circle, Azpi and the Plymouth captain are there. The toss-up. Not what we expected. Not ideal. Only got ourselves to blame. Simple. So what can you do? So we now got possible. We've now got extra time. Smash the like button for me, people. Need 21 more likes to hit 100. As we're going to kick off, and Plymouth are now attacking the Matthew Arden. Chelsea towards the shed end again. No more changes so far. Come on, Chelsea, get this done. Don't go to penalties, for God's sake. So Plymouth kick off, as they do. So, launch it out to the left-hand side. Azpilicueta heads it away. It's now a Plymouth throw-in. Halfway inside our half. It looks as though Chelsea are playing a 4-3-3 formation. Jorginho's playing a deeper. Mount and Havertz are playing alongside of him. And Chelsea break with Kai Havertz over halfway. But he loses possession. Defender comes across, nicks it off him. Plymouth with possession now, left-hand side. 10 yards inside our half. Turn inside Jorginho. They've got to run a centre forward, but play it straight to Rudiger. Well watched. Now Azpi, first time, finds Hakim Ziyech on the right wing. Driving forward, left-footed, comes inside. Plays it towards the back post to Timo Werner. Chests it down, but as he does, he chests it down. But he's moving backwards as he does it. As he chests it down, it's easy for the defender to defend against. He gets the ball away. So Chelsea possession with Alonso now. Alonso. Back to Malang Sarr. Sarr strides forward. He's 10 yards inside of our half and he plays it back to Tony Rudiger on the centre circle, on the centre spot, literally. Gives it back to his left to Sarr. Strides forward 10 yards and gives it to Alonso. Halfway inside their half. Up the line is Timo Werner. Level the edge of the box now, Werner. Draws 2 defenders. Goes back to Alonso. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. No one there. Over Lukaku. 2 on the back post, didn't reach them and they head it away. Half clear it, try to flick it forward. They've then given... The referee's then given a free kick, given a free kick for handball. Anyway, goalkeeper's going to take the free kick and he does. He launches it high. Alonso's got all the time in the world to bring it down. He does. Just lays it off to Malang Sarr. With that, Plymouth back off. Playing for penalties, Plymouth probably. Backing off already. So Alonso steps up towards the halfway line. Plays it inside to Rudiger. Plymouth are defending their own half. So play it out to Malang Sarr now. Sarr out to Alonso. Moves out to left-hand side. He's got Werner in front of him. Plays it inside to Kai Havertz, who's come across the edge of the penalty box. Havertz looks rusty, I have to say that today. Anyway, they play it forward. There's a coming together of two players. Azpilicueta are forward and Chelsea have won back possession. And Mason Mount wins it, drives in that channel out to the right-hand side, shoots towards the far post, and the ball goes about 2 or 3 yards wide. Grimacing Mount. Jorginho finds Mason Mount, takes 1 touch, 2 touch, shoots towards the far post, and it goes wide. Not by much. Yeah, it's gone about 2 yards wide. But he's actually on his haunches now, Mason Mount. I think it's one of those where you strike the ball and your foot's at the slightly wrong angle. And for all those of you that have played football, you know that sometimes that really hurts. Anyway, Plymouth making another change. They're going to waste as much time as possible, Plymouth, and rightly so. Fair play to them. They're going to play for penalties. They're making 2 changes. Come on, Chelsea. Sort this out. Don't go to bloody penalties, for God's sake. Still no other movement on Chelsea's bench so far. Another change. They've wasted 2 minutes so far. Add that on referee, please. Plymouth fans in full voice once again. Camera and Grant are off and Broom and Law are on. Not that we're bothered. Anyway, the goalkeeper launches it up over halfway. Kai Havertz heads it forward with a free header. Half cleared. Comes out to Azpi, just turns away, goes back to Kepa. Now Rudiger. Set to Kepa, give the ball. Plays it out left-hand side to Alonso. Halfway line. Right in front of the benches. Gives it to Werner, who's dropped deep to get involved. Back to Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr over halfway. Drives forward 20 yards. Then plays it out to Timo Werner on the byline. Alonso goes beyond him. Werner with 2 in front of him. Comes inside on his right foot. Then stops and goes back out to the left to Alonso. Alonso, 1 touch. Cross comes in. Blocked away. Chelsea throw him. Chaloba's warming up, I can see. Saul Niguez is warming up. Alonso takes a throw in short to Kai Havertz, gets it back, comes inside, then gives a stupid pass to Jorginho. Does actually well to find Kai Havertz on the left wing. Havertz now, step over. Plays it towards the edge of the box to Werner. Flicks it off to Jorginho first time. Lays it off 1 more to Azpi. But as we're doing that, looking for a shot, Plymouth come out. But then Hakim Ziyech steps in and wins the ball back and does well with it as well. Then he's looking to shoot from a stupid, ridiculous place, Ziyech. They deflect it away and we win it back. Out to Azpilicueta by the corner flag. Cross comes in high, over Havertz and everybody else. Centre-half clears it. Only as far as Rudiger. Chelsea dominating. Ziyech finds Jorginho. Into the channel, looking for Lukaku's run. Byline. Tries to put it back off the Plymouth defender. Chelsea corner again. Come on. Come on, Ziyech. Get involved again. Anyway, corner from the right-hand side. Smash the like button for me, people. 14 more likes I need. Hakim Ziyech to take it. From the right-hand side. Left foot in swinger. Near post. Doesn't beat the first defender. Somebody's gone down on the penalty spot. Referee's blown up and said a free kick to Plymouth. Plymouth are marking touch tight. Touch tight, man to man. The bloke marking Rudiger on the penalty spot. He's trying to mark him. Rudiger's just strong-armed him out of the way. So Mason Mount's coming off. Saul Niguez that'll be, hopefully. It is now Saul Niguez. So, like for like, Saul Niguez comes on. 14 to go. Been doing well, Niguez, lately. Talk of making a permanent move at the end of the loan. Just carry on improving. Goalkeeper's taking the goal kick to halfway line. They win the first header. Head it forward. Rudiger wins the second one. They mop up and win the third one. Plymouth possession now. Halfway inside our half. Runner up the line. Collects it. Sarr comes across. Level the corner box. Drives towards the byline. Cross comes in. Blocked off by Sarr. Goes off for a Plymouth throw-in. Right by the corner flag. They defended well in numbers, Plymouth, I have to say. A combination of their defending in numbers, their goalkeeper playing the game of his life, and Chelsea's finishing or final pass has contributed to this extra time period. Plymouth coming forward, cross into the box, is dealt with easily. And he goes out of play. It's going to be a Chelsea throw-in. It isn't. It's a Plymouth throw-in. Halfway inside our half. Well, no, it's actually about 20 yards from goal. Plymouth throw-in. Come on. They go short. Salniguez is pushing the guy further backwards. They go back towards the halfway line. Then launch out of the line. Azpi free header. Over Lukaku. Second header's forward and Jorginho brings it down and finds Alonso. Bad first touch. Puts him under pressure. Goes back to Kepa. Get it away, Alonso. He's got a man up against him on the byline. He's level the edge of his own box. Does well. Finds Jorginho. Acres of space, Jorginho. Plays it 10 yards to his right to Azpi. Turns away from the challenge and now plays it wide right to Salniguez. Outside of him is Hakim Ziyech. On that right-hand side, left-footed. Gets to the byline. Cross comes in. Head up in the air by the defender. The goalkeeper's been fouled by Salniguez. Stupid it is. Honestly. The cross comes in, is deflected up in the air. High up in the air. You can see Salniguez look at the goalkeeper, not the ball, and just go and make a play for him. Stand on him. And get in his way. It's going to be a foul all day long. Stupid it is. And it's right in front of the referee. Stupid. Goalkeeper for Plymouth played really well. Cooper has had a great game. Fair play to him. Smash the like button, people. Come on. 11 away from 100. Welcome to the channel and the commentary. If you're your first time here, welcome. The goalkeeper launches it up halfway. Rudiger underneath it. Just heads it up in the air. Havertz wins second ball. Lukaku lays it off to Niguez. Heads it forward, looking for a run of Werner in the channel, but they cover it off and go back to the goalkeeper, who then launches it or slices it. Alonso comes off his back, right in front of the benches. Plymouth throw him. Deary me. Come on, you've got to do more, Chelsea. Up it again. Final ball's got to be better. They take the throw-in short. Back to the throw-in taker, who just slices it up in the air. Lukaku tries to hold off one defender. The other one steps in front of him, wins it back, but then the half clear it. Chelsea win it back on halfway. Alonso. Jorginho. Back to Alonso now. Alonso tries to find Kai Havertz, and he does a little flick pass in the channel. Back to Timo Werner. Shoots, blocked. Alonso. Oh, he's offside. Unlucky. Smash the like button, people. 6 more is all we need. 6 more likes. Come on now. Yeah, Havertz is offside, just about offside. Anyway, Plymouth free kick. We're 4.5 minutes away from half time in extra time, and it's no better. Let's just say that. That's all we can say, if we're being honest. Goalkeeper, of course, is taking his time. Now he launches it, right-footed, out to this right-hand side. Alonso's underneath it, wins the header forward. Timo Werner, under pressure, goes back inside Jorginho on the volley. Well done. Jorginho takes it down, finds Azpi. Over halfway, Azpi. Outside of him is Hakim Ziyech. Up against the defender, comes back inside on his left foot. Ziyech, coming across goal. Goes square to Alonso. Outside of him is Werner, finds him. Werner, 12 yards from goal. Drives towards the byline. Bad first touch. Drives it low. It went out of play, did it? Yeah, it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Werner did it. He come inside and he did a little shift to the outside. As he did it, his pass was all. His touch was horrible. It went out of play. Yeah, it was out of play. The replay showing it wasn't, but it didn't look like it was. But they blew it anyway. Right, the goalkeeper's got an offside. Is it offside? It's a goal kick, but the goalkeeper was doing the oldest trick in the book. The goalkeeper's rolled it outside the box, thinking it's an offside. I think it's been booked for it. The referee said to him, "You're wasting time," and booked him. Goal kick, launches it up to halfway. Rudiger doesn't win the header. The attacker does, but it heads it just to Aspi. Goes back to Kepa. Rolls it out to Malang Sarr. Halfway inside our half, left to centre Sarr. Outside of him is Alonso. Gives it to him. Back to Sarr. Right side is space and finds Rudiger. Centre circle. Bottom of it. Ball over the top looking for the runner. Kai Havertz. He's been pulled back. Inside the box. He's pulled back by a defender. Keeper's come out and got it. Havertz was in. They've got to review it. They've got to review it, surely. The keeper's come out and collected the ball. What's Havertz going to get there? He's onside. It looked like he was going to get there, but he was hampered with his run from the defender on the edge of the box. Pulls him. The goalkeeper's collected it and they're playing on. Alonso looks up the line for Havertz. They clear it away. There's got to be a penalty, surely. I said no. A minute to go. Plymouth launch it up over halfway. Out of play for a throw-in. Now they might review it. Referee. Havertz was impeded to get to the ball. He would have got there. They got away with it. VAR, I assume VAR was working. Anyway, Chelsea possession left-hand side. Timo Werner's driving towards the box. Plays it inside to Lukaku. Beats the defender this time. Holds him off. Just heads it up in the air. Goalkeeper waits for it to come down and collects it. Got to do better, Lukaku, in the air. You've got to do much better. Goalkeeper's bouncing the ball as many times as possible as he can. Wasting time. Minute to go till half-time and extra time. 1-1. Now he launches it. Up over halfway. But it carries in the wind all the way through to Kepa. Now rolls it out to Malang Sarr. Kepa. Sarr. Over. Up to halfway. Outside of him is Alonso. Finds him. Alonso's got Werner in front of him. Gives it to him. But plays an awful pass. Deflected away for a goal kick. A shocking pass, honestly. Chelsea's final ball today has not been good enough at all. By any stretch of the imagination. It has been woeful. Absolutely woeful. And it was there again. Alonso's halfway inside their half. Outside of him, 10 yards in front of him, on the byline, in loads of space, is Werner. And he plays a pass directly in front of him to where the defender is. Werner can't get there. It's awful, honestly. Anyway, now watching the Plymouth fans in full voice as the goal kick is taken. Havertz wins the header. Chelsea win it on halfway. Goes out of play. 2 minutes of extra time or injury time on this first period of extra time. Malang Sarr now. Just inside our half. Plays it out to the left-hand side to Werner. Timo Werner. Marcus Alonso goes beyond him. They try to put a cross back towards the penalty spot. Cleared away. Jorginho collects a loose ball. Gives it to Malang Sarr. Timo Werner. Finds Rudiger centre circle. Plymouth now pressing. Rudiger turns away from a challenge. Allowed to stride forward 10 yards, then goes square to Jorginho. Alonso up the line. Looking for a pass inside. Hasn't got one at the moment, but then Havertz makes one outside. Collects the ball. Back to goal. Werner. Havertz is in. Byline. Cross comes in. Back post. There's Alonso! And Alonso scores. And it's Chelsea 2. Plymouth 1. Get in. The goal stands. There wasn't much reaction from the Chelsea players on the pitch, which is why I was wondering if the goal stood. But well played, Chelsea. On the left-hand side, Kai Havertz comes out to make an option for Alonso. Alonso does what he does. He gives the ball to Kai Havertz, then goes and drives inside into the middle of the penalty box. As he drives in the box, Timo Werner comes out and shows Havertz the ball. Havertz plays it to Timo Werner, and Werner opens his body up, sees the one of Havertz in behind, and he plays the pass in between defenders to Kai Havertz's run to the byline. Kai Havertz pulls the ball back inside towards the penalty spot, and Marcus Alonso walks onto it, right-footed, slides the ball home, but they're checking an offside now. For God's sake. It can't be. I'm sure it's not offside. They're checking VAR for the offside. They wouldn't check the Kai Havertz penalty where he got pulled back. It's a goal. Goal's been given, not offside. It's 2-1. as we get to halfway. It is 2-1. Kai Havertz is onside. Goals given. Chelsea 2-1. Thank God for that. And then we give away a free kick. And that's half time in extra time. God, thank God for that, honestly. Deary me. I can't change my clock. I can't. My clock doesn't work. My clock no longer works. Oh, my life. Honestly. My clock's now non-existent. I've got to take my clock off. Hold on. It's not that one. Is it that one? It's that one. The clock's had to come away. I've got a bit of an ancient system for my clock, and I can't show beyond... I can't sell it for 105 minutes and not cancel off the extra time. Well played, Havertz and Werner. We were calling for them, saying, where have they been? Where have they been all this time? And they're there. But Alonso steps up again. Alonso is influential going forward. I keep saying it on my videos about Alonso. He can't defend to save his life. But he's influential going forward. And we finally got ourselves a goal. We're 15 minutes away from the next round, hopefully. Okay, I just have to message the wife. Wifey's waiting to pop out somewhere. I just said to her about extra time. She's like, no. It's like, she was like, you didn't divulge that information about extra time. Like, because I didn't expect it, love. At the end of the day, I didn't expect it to go bloody extra time and penalties. God forbid, touch wood, touch. Is there wood there? There's wood there. There's wood there. There's wood there. For the members, Woodsheader in particular, look at this, look. The beer fridge has gone. It's gone back inside the house. We're using it for Litland's food, so yeah. So I've had to give it up, unfortunately, which is a shame. Anyway, Chelsea are kicking now towards the Matthew Harding, and Lukaku kicks off. Jorginho out to Alonso, up over halfway now. Havertz to Alonso, just keeps it in play. Plymouth have got to come out now, and this is where space will open up. Malang Sarr finds Rudiger. Rudiger now. Long ball over the top, looking for Lukaku. Got him. Lukaku back to goal. Edge of the box, right hand side of the penalty box. Holds it up. Lays it off to Hakim Ziyech, who's interested again now. Ziyech tries to take the defender on. Defender steps in front of him and beats him to it, and does well with it, to be fair. Does really well to stand him up and beat him to it. Chelsea throw him. Ten yards from the corner flag. Azpi throws it towards the goal. Headed away. Collects second ball. Plays it off the face of the attacker. Goes out of play for a Chelsea throw-in. Halfway inside their half. Chelsea been made to work today by Plymouth. Their hard work, their graft, their defensive. The qualities today, they've defended well. Goalkeeper's been excellent for Plymouth, but undone by a little bit of movement, give and go, and just not covering a run. And that's been the difference. Thank God for that so far. Anyway, Chelsea possession is sort of pretty much messing it up. We're forced into an error and had to go back to Kepa. An error between Alonso and Timo Werner nearly got Plymouth in, but for Alonso's recovery. Anyway, they're working possession on the right-hand side, Plymouth, and it's gone out of play for Chelsea. Plymouth throwing on the halfway line. They take it early, looking for a centre forward. Malang Sarr gets a foot to it, goes out of play for a Plymouth corner right in front of their fans in the shed end. Got 13 minutes to go. Plymouth corner from our left side. Plymouth fans still in full voice, encouraging their players coming forward. They are a danger from set pieces. Deal with this ball. Rudiger, Lukaku, Havertz, all covering the near post area. That's where our height is. If it goes beyond that, we're in trouble. Lukaku does well to win a header away at the near post. Does well to win it. Dangerous looking ball as well. If they go beyond those three, we're in trouble. They got 4 players. They're literally right up on our 6-yard box. There's a crowd of about 15 players. About 10, 12 players there. Cross comes in. Again, Kepa can't reach it. Deflected away, header. Then Kai Havertz tries to get the ball away to find Timo Werner. But it goes through to the defender, last man. Plays it forward. Got a man and runner, but well done. Alonso. He's come out to the right-hand side to block it off. And it's the Plymouth throw-in. 20 yards from goal. Left wing. Our right-hand side. Striker comes across to make an option up the line. Finds him. Gets the ball back. Edge of the box now. Chelsea defending numbers deep and doing well with it. Saul Niguez wins it right on the edge of the box and finds Timo Werner right wing. Ziyech is outside of him. He tries to go inside to Kai Havertz. Ziyech was the ball, and Ziyech can't believe he didn't give it to him. Plymouth come away with it, trying to play a ball in behind. Blocked off by Jorginho. Plymouth come again, over the halfway line, holding the ball up. Chelsea doing well to force them backwards. And then they play a raking pass out to his left-hand side. They've got man over. Akers. Aspi comes out to meet him. 20 yards from goal. Driving forwards the edge of the box. He goes around Azpilicueta, but Rudiger's there to cover and launches it away. Up over halfway. Well, towards the halfway line, but right on the benches. Plymouth throwing. Taken up the line. Goes around one challenge of Saul Niguez. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Great cross. Away by Malang Sarr. Only as far as the striker on the edge. Volleys it towards goal. Kepa parries the ball away. Second shot blocked. Third shot blocked. Kepa's then going to collect loose ball. They're all pinning for a handball. Not given. Not given, but great save from Kepa initially from the volley. Great save, Kepa. Well done. Cross came in. Cleared by Malang Sarr to the edge. One touch on the volley. Great from Kepa. Rudiger, to be fair, Rudiger come flying out to deflect the shot, the volleyed shot. Made it easier for Kepa to save it. Well done. And saying that, my coverage is completely gone. Come on now. I've lost my coverage, people. Hold on. My coverage has completely gone from what I was watching. Hold on. 1 second. Bear with me. I've lost my coverage totally. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me, people. I will be back. Hold on. For some reason, my coverage has gone. Completely gone. Are you still there? Are you still watching? As wifey put a spanner on the internet works, I'm not sure. Let me get up my phone. Hold on. I'm going to bring it up on my phone instead. Don't worry. We'll have this. So, hold on 1 second. It's coming. It is coming. The coverage is coming. It's ridiculous. Hold on a second. Got to turn my volume down, obviously. So, substitution I'm seeing is Azpilicueta's coming off. Cesar Azpi's coming off. Hello? Are you still there? My page is unresponsive. I don't know why. I don't know why my page is unresponsive. Anyway, Plymouth got the ball right-hand side. They play it forward. I've got to watch my coverage here now. Somehow, I've got to watch the coverage on my phone. I don't know why. Anyway, they play it forward. Malang Sarr goes across. It goes out of play for Plymouth. Plymouth throwing on the right-hand side. So, they take the ball forward, Plymouth. Down to the byline. They play the ball into the edge of the box. Malang Sarr's there. Then Malang Sarr gets the ball away. Only as far as halfway. They play it out to his right-hand side. Werner goes out there. One more. They've got a man over. Gets towards the byline. Cross comes in. Deflected. Rudiger gets the ball away near post. To the edge of the box. They bring it down. Turn away from one challenge. There's Rudiger. Tries to clear it. Blocked. Kepa comes out. Well done. Right on his penalty spot. and just gets the ball away, or just recovers it, I should say. Sorry about that, people, but for some reason, my coverage are completely gone. I don't know why it's completely gone off my screen. Anyway, we're still here. We're back. We're going to get the coverage up on my screen rather than me watching it on my phone, which is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back with my coverage. I haven't got to watch it on my phone anymore. So we're now looking at 113 minutes gone. We've got 6 minutes plus injury time on the end of extra time to go. So Chilwell was on for Azpilicueta. There's the changes made by the Chelsea bench. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel's not there today because he got COVID. Chelsea possession, Salniguez, halfway line. Little pass inside Jorginho. Plymouth need ideas. They haven't got any at the moment. Salniguez, Chelsea's doing well, just moving the ball about. 10-yard passes, making them chase it. Back to Kepa. Kepa collects. Edge of his own box. Takes 1, 2, 3 touches. Back out on the left-hand side to Malang Sarr. Collects it. Inside Sal Niguez. In loads of space. Turns away. Niguez. Back to the right-hand side to Rudiger. Tony Rudiger now. Plays it inside to Jorginho. Captain now. Now Azpi's gone off to Havertz. Lays it off to Chalobah. Havertz collects it. Ziyech is on the wing. Kai Havertz comes inside on his left foot. Goes away from one challenge. He's got Werner White on the left-hand side of the penalty box. Finds him. Werner right foot shot. Blocked. He still collects the loose ball. Werner keeps it alive and flicks it outside to Jorginho. Outside, right-hand side of the penalty box is Ziyech. That left foot. They're just standing up. They're not diving in on him. He's got time to get his cross in, and he does. It's blocked and goes away. Jorginho, outside the box, right-hand side. Jorginho. Hakim Ziyech. Lays off to Lukaku. Gets it back. Shoots Ziyech. Tries to curl one. As he did against Tottenham. And this time it goes 5 yards wide. Reaches down and stretches his toes. He's got cramp, I think. Five minutes to go. Plymouth fans now biting their nails in full voice for most of the game, celebrating. Now biting their nails. Rudiger wins a big header. Up to halfway. They head it back forward again. Then he wins it again and plays it out to Alonso. Up the line is Werner. Just over halfway. Back to Alonso. Malang Sarr now. Gives it away. Strikers, one-on-one with Kepa. Well done, Malang Sarr. He's got back in and challenged. And it's a penalty to Plymouth. Oh, my God. It's a penalty to Plymouth. Malang Sarr gets the ball. Back from Alonso. He tries to play a pass to him. The centre-forward reads it. Nicks it off of him. Drives into the box. And Malang Sarr goes back to challenge him. And barges him. Sort of just dives in. He doesn't stand up. He tries to challenge him. Cuts across him. Kepa standing there, just waiting for the ball. He's just gone straight. He's gone flying in, Malang Sarr. Left footed. He's come round the side. From behind. Left foot. Gone across the centre forward. He's gone down. And given a penalty away. Plymouth, right in front of their own supporters. VAR's looking at it, I think. Jorginho's there with the armband, talking to the referee. It's a penalty, confirmed by VAR. So Plymouth have got an opportunity to equalise with 3 minutes to go. Kepa, save it. My computer's completely gone funny. My computer's just all gone off. Hold on. Are you still watching? You're still watching me, aren't you? Did they score? Have they scored? I've not seen it. Tell me if they scored or not. Kepa saved it. It's been missed. I don't know how. I have no clue. I have no clue, but they've missed it. And Chelsea come forward and an attack's gone forward. What's happened here? My whole system just completely crashed. I can see I'm still live, but Kepa saved the penalty. Let's have a look. The penalty was taken and he's gone to the left-hand side, straight to Kepa. Brilliant save from Kepa. The centre-forward's gone to Kepa's right, his left, and he's just fallen on it. Guessed the right way, saved it. Brilliant from Kepa. Outstanding. Talk about get us out of jail. My God. And with that, Malang Sarr has made an effort. As Chelsea's got a corner, our left-hand side, Malang Sarr's made a point of going back over to Kepa to go and give, like to say thanks. Ridiculous opportunity, honestly. Ridiculous from... My whole system has completely crashed on me. I think I'm still live. I'm looking on YouTube. I think I still am. I'm still live. There's a Chelsea corner coming in. I'm watching this on my phone now. So, we've got ourselves a minute and a half to go. What's going on here? Sarr's having a chat to centre forward. Chelsea's got a corner. Taken towards the near post. Headed away by Plymouth. They collect the loose ball on the edge of the box. They play it up the line. They've got a runner. Alonso's covered or Chalobah's covered and heads it out of play. It's a Plymouth throw-in, 5 yards inside our half. What is going on here, honestly? What is going on? They take it up the line. Well done. We get it away with Sarr. Half cleared. Plymouth free kick right on the edge again. What is going on here? Sal Niguez has given a free kick away again. Right on the edge. Right-hand side. My word. I've got the football back on my screen now as well. Big chance for Plymouth. Absolutely wasted. They've wasted it. They got themselves a free kick with 30 seconds of normal time to go. A chance for Plymouth to get the ball in the box. Please get this ball away. Please get it away and don't concede. Sounds ridiculous that I'm saying this, honestly. I've had all sorts of technical problems. We're still live. We're still going. Free kick comes in. Chelsea defending high. Cross comes in. Kepa, big punch away. Only as far as the edge of the box. They turn away from a challenge. Alonso gets the ball away. Then Werner heads it further away. Hakim Ziyech can't get there. They've come across and won it back on halfway. Go back to the edge of the centre circle. Play it out to the right-hand side. The referee's still playing on. We're 120 minutes and 5 seconds. 9 seconds. Out to the right-hand side. Cross deflected away. Alonso up the line, flicks it up to Timo Werner. Plenty of time to go. Well, the referee's not even indicating he's anywhere near blowing the whistle. 2 minutes of injury time to go. Werner's just shoved off the ball. Deary me. And they're coming forward now, Plymouth. Centre forward who missed the penalty. Malang Sarr comes across and gets the ball away. Bars off the ball. The referee says play on. And then Chelsea with Sal Niguez tries to launch it away only as far as halfway. Plymouth launch it up to the edge of the box. Chalobah, big header. They head it back towards goal. 2 or 3 chances. It comes to the centre forward. Just inside the box. Chalobah gets there, gets away. Well done. And Hakim Ziyech strides away with the ball. Up to halfway line. On his left foot. Trying to play a ball inside. Blocked off. He's still got it for some reason, Ziyech. And he plays it out to the left-hand side to Marcus Alonso. Ziyech is struggling with cramp. Big time. He can hardly move. Timo Werner now, back to Alonso. We got ourselves 40 seconds of injury time to go to get through the next round of the FA Cup against Plymouth. Fair play to Plymouth today, you have to say. Havertz looks for runner Timo Werner, finds him. Left-hand side of the penalty box to the byline. Comes back on himself. Back to Alonso. Alonso. Outside is Werner. Corner of the penalty box on the right left-hand side. Back to Alonso. Little 5-yard pass to each other just to waste time. Back inside to Jorginho now. Back to Havertz. Sal Niguez. Alonso. Back to Sal Niguez. Back to Jorginho. Back to Niguez. Driving forward out to left-hand side. Plymouth are all but given up now. Jorginho. Alonso. Sal Niguez. Slides in. Werner. Collects a loose ball. In on goal. Werner trying to find a Lukaku. Blocked off by the defender. Through to the goalkeeper. That's going to be it, referee. Blow the whistle. Goalkeeper launches it forward. Still playing. Now the referee blows the full-time whistle. And with that, Chelsea beat Plymouth 2-1. And you've got to say, as far as Plymouth go, outstanding performance from them. They can't believe it. The centre forward is on his knees. He cannot believe he's missed a penalty. He's got his head in his hands. Great save from Kepa. Great save to deny Kepa the penalty. The centre forward is absolutely beside himself. His teammates all around him. Right in front. of the shed end. Both sections of shed end at Plymouth completely full. You can imagine what it'd been like if he'd scored. He can't believe it. It's a poorly taken penalty. And Kepa makes the save, and Chelsea go through. Chelsea, literally, and I'm not being disrespectful at all to Chelsea here, scraped through against Plymouth. Played well, didn't do enough. Final ball wasn't good enough. Crosses in the box weren't good enough. Players were having a bit of an off day, Lukaku. But we done it in the end. That's the main thing. Chelsea are through against Plymouth. They beat Plymouth 2-1 in the FA Cup. And now we move on to the Club World Cup, and God help us. Need to wake up. Thanks for watching, people. Thanks for being here. Make sure you drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And look out for my 5-minute news updates on the channel. Have a look at the channel homepage and the other videos I've done this week. 5-minute news, short, sharp, to the point. It's what you need. No waffle, no BS, straight to it. Check it out and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.